My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 Damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
EBTs and above. EBTs and above.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but just stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang.
Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Beck.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash JT. What the fuck? I
It's sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized journalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
Oh, like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit! This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relieve mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeats racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wild. Legend fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king's on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking hard, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible? Blue eyes shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp, his instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme, every move of nation. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking hard, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal. From shooters to RPG campaigns, he dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, bosses slayed. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome. It's so true. He's so good looking. We love him. Crowds in total love. He's so fun. Hearts all shaking hard. We're quaking. Go Jay, go Jay, let's go. He's unstoppable, no stopping him. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now. We need JayViper, 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 JayViper. JayViper is so freaking awesome.
What is going on, everyone? Hopefully you're doing phenomenal. Just great, amazing. I'm checking into something. Some news has broken. Some news has broken. We're going to be checking it out first, but I'm just trying to verify it real quick. Literally broke a little bit ago. Just trying to make sure that it's correct before I get too crazy. But while I'm doing this, why don't you guys tell me, how was your weekend? We didn't get to have a stream yesterday. We're very busy around here. So we're having it today. Let me know how your weekend was. Let me just, I'm just going to double check this real quick. Go back into here. Okay, we're going to go with this one. Okay, yeah, looks legit. Looks legit. Okay, we're good. All right, let me get this back up. Just a minute. We're going to use this one instead. And I want to update my archive. Okay. We've got it. Yeah, so how was everyone's weekend? Did you have a good one? Sorry about that. I had to get that straightened out real quick because literally I just found out. And I shout out to John Oxhouse in the chat. What's that? What's this? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's nice. Did you just show me this? That's nice.
To make it a little nicer.
Oh, it's cleaned up like the colors?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hi, everyone. Sorry, wife just distracted me with a photo. Anyway, yeah. How's everyone doing? I am phenomenal. As you have all seen the news lately, as Xbox is burning down woke studio after woke studio, we are seeing it happen in real time. People are saying it's terrible. I say bring it on, and we haven't seen the end. There's more to come. We knew there was a reset coming. Literally, I think our last stream, I talked about how we're going to see layoffs, and they were going to be major. I mean, when they were talking reset, when they say reset, resets are reset, folks. It's not getting rid of a few people. What I do hope is that they're going through these companies and scalping out the people that they need to bring into other companies. Now, there might not be many. I'll be real honest. Some of these teams so far are a little small. There might not be many. They might be very hive-minded in there. But I'm hoping for the best for Xbox because, again, I root for Xbox. It's an American company. But I'm not going to root for it blindly. I want them to burn it all down and then start again and become Xbox again. We capitalized all the letters. We're moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? We're moving in the correct direction. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about the Xbox stuff. We're going to be talking about CDPR's ridiculousness. We got a Lana Pierce video we're going to watch today. I want to check that out. I don't even know what's in it, but I'm just going to watch it. And that's at the very end. We'll get to that. It's going to be interesting, I think. I do think it is. And we have a few other things on the ballot. We've got a thing about drones. That's interesting. And an Asmongold thing. But a lot of Xbox stuff. We're going to be going over that for most of the stream. I think most of the stream. I want to have a nice, good conversation with everyone. I wish I was able to get someone on today, but I wasn't sure I was going to be able to stream. So, unfortunately, we don't have a guest. I should have tried to. That would have been a good one. I didn't think ahead. I didn't, but that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see what we got here, though. We've got Wildcard is in here. What's going on? Good riddance. You hope those interns are kind of homeless. I mean, yes, I agree. We need to get the base devs back in charge, and we need to do it ASAP. ASAP, no messing around. We got Commando Kodiak in here. The fries yearn for the bag. They do indeed. As I've been saying, all these devs, they will be fine. They're going to be joining the fries industry very soon. If they haven't already, I'm looking forward to seeing them put things in the bag. Fries, sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken fingers. You know, maybe some of them can work at KFC and they can just actually put chicken in the bag. But I'm hoping for most of them to put fries. Even waffle fries, I will allow it. Although we all know that most of them are not going to go work at Chick-fil-A anytime soon because we know the type of people they are. Let's be real. Anyway, hail to you, my friend. We got Bad Acid is in here. What's going on? Just woke up and got greeted by multiple studio closures and layoffs. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? We're going to be going over them because nothing of value is lost. Like, people are mourning old games, and that's not what to mourn. Those old games are old, right? They don't make those games anymore. They haven't for a very long time. This is why we don't mourn. It's okay. It's time. Bye-bye. John Oxall saying, never knew the Luna Abyss developers got smoked as well. We will be leading off with that. That is very interesting. Very new news. I don't believe they're under the Xbox brand. I got to go double check about that. I don't believe they are. I think it's just happened. But good. And we'll talk about why that's good. We've got Artemis in here. What's up, man? Got Smash JT on one screen and JayViper on the other. Well, look at you. Yeah, right? This is pretty... That's right. Smash is streaming right now. Everyone stay here. No one go there. Stay here. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. Okay, for streaming during my hours. During my hours when I stream, who does he think he is anyway? Okay? He's trying to get in front of me. I'm supposed to raid that guy. He better raid me. Okay? You guys make sure to let him know. He owes me. How dare he cut me off and jump in front of me on my stream? I won't be taking this sitting down. And as you know, I stream standing up, so I will not be sitting down at all. Even if my back hurts, which it doesn't. It's fine. Anyway, thank you. What's up, lol, no Google? Appreciate you being here. You ate a lot of oranges this weekend. Oh, nice. And drank Tim Pool's coffee. Wait, does Tim Pool have coffee? I know he was talking about doing the pool water. I know that never happened, but he was talking about it when he was fighting with the, what was it, the death water guy, whatever the hell that shit's called. Overpriced water that's just not worth it. Yeah. Well, enjoy. How is Tim Pool's coffee? I didn't know this was actually a thing. Is that why Jared did it? Is he just trying to be Tim Pool, except fatter? That might be it. Soon there will be a beanie. He does do the hoodie. We're getting close. We're getting close. We've got Kyle in here saying good morning and sorry to make you cry. Yes, you did make me cry. Kyle released a new video. Maybe we'll check that out first. I'm thinking we're going to check that out. Who wants to see Kyle's new video? We also have Roadkill. Helen saying back off skank over on Rumble. My God. God damn. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I will. Let me know what. Let me do something real quick. I'm going to put the Rumble link in the YouTube chat. If you guys could do me a huge favor. If you are on YouTube, can you also jump on Rumble and give it a follow and maybe just have it open? It really makes a big difference on Rumble if you have a few people in the chat, which we do, which I appreciate. But if we can get a few more, it really pushes you right up over the little channels, boom, 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 and then people find you. They do. They find you. So if we could just do that, it'd be amazing. We're trying to grow a little more over there. I got to start uploading over there, I guess, too. I just don't feel like the uploads do anything over there. I don't. I fucking can't stand the upload system. It's awful. Did I donate? No, I did not donate. I did not. No, I did not. No. Is it in the In Arms of the Felted songs? It is. It's the In Arms of the Felted song. It is. Also, let's just give a little shout out to the thumbnail artist today for getting Ninja Theory and Double Fine logos caught on fire. And we've got the South of Midnight chick crying with Asha Sharma with the based evil laser eye. Shout out to the thumbnail artist. You rock. The thumbnail artist also is me. Just so I'm just want to, pat on the back. It's pretty good. I like that one. It's pretty sweet. The thumbnails always make you giggle. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Xbox is back. They're working their way. You have to cut off all of the fat, and there's a lot. There's a lot to be back. Now, what do they do after is the question. What's up, White Wolf Heathen as well? Behold, I listened to Dickers for 1 minute. Then I was tormented. Oh my God. You listen to him? The only time I ever deal with him in any way, shape, or form is when I see clips of him being stupid. I will not. I'm not a hate watcher. Okay? I do not go to streams of people I don't like. Unless something very specific is happening. Like, something's, I can't even think of an example. It's very rare. Where we're like, oh my God, so-and-so's talking about whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go and I'll listen maybe. And generally, I don't stay very long. I usually will not stay. I'm like, someone will just give me the clip. I don't want to be here. I don't like these people. And maybe that's to my detriment. Maybe that's to my detriment. Maybe that keeps me out of the loop a little bit. But you know what? It's also for my sanity. My sanity matters. You know what? Let's go and listen to the brand new song from Kyle. All right, we're going to go listen to the brand new song. I'm going to give Kyle a spin here. I'm going to give him a spin. It wasn't even that long ago. I heard, yeah, see, it was only a few down there. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is from Kyle the Haggis, who has many names. Okay, Kyle B, Fear the Haggis, Kyle the Haggis, just the Haggis, Haggis, Kyle. I can't see you, Kyle. He's got a lot of names, so I'm just going to try to narrow it down, let you guys know. It's the Kyle B, Fear the Haggis in the chat, and I am linking the wrong thing right now. I'm trying to give you guys... Why is it... Oh, I think I pasted. That's why. I pasted it. Here, I'm trying to give you guys a link. My bad. Here we go. There you go. There's the link in the chat. God damn it. I pressed paste in the top. I'm like, what is this? All right, let's check out the brand new song from Kyle, and I expect Kyle to donate. Pay me money for this. Oh, before we do get going, we got to talk about the streak. The streak got reset. All right, but we hit it last time, which is amazing. We came so close to 40. We're on 39. We're starting the streak again. We have 1. Let's get to 2, okay? We're literally not on a streak until you get 2, literally. So we're not really on a streak yet. We will be if we get there today. So if you don't mind, join the stream, become a member. That counts. Everything counts, okay? Or gift subs or super chat would be amazing. On Rumble, on YouTube, do your thing if you can. If you don't mind, that would be amazing. While we're going over all these things and listening to amazing songs, it would be great. Shout out. Let's get to a streak. Let's start a brand new streak. Let's go. All right. Every year, thousands of creators suffer from seasonal view loss. Symptoms include repeated thumbnails, excessive coffee promotion, and chronic dead air. May continue blaming summer, while the real answer remains unseen. And you know what? I do believe that we are not piping the music over. No, we're not, are we? There we go. There's no music yet anyway. By the way, it's the National Felted Creator Rescue Network. If you just call this right here, 1-800-FELTED-1, you can help these people. So,
summer comes
here we go.
Around again, the numbers start to fall. The sunshine fills the outside world, but no one hears the call.
Look at all those bikers.
In the office chair, refreshing every page.
I don't know about you, but I appreciate some good AI slop.
Building quiet,
and more people should appreciate it. AI is hilarious.
The algorithm gets the blame, the season gets it too. The audience is somehow wrong for not watching what you do. You point a finger everywhere at forces you can't see, but sometimes all the answers are staring back at me. In the arms of the felt.
There's Melanie Mac. Make him feel better, Mel. You'll never sleep with him because he's not gay.
As the audience
that's the lore.
Away in the arms of the felted, trying hard to shift the blame, but the mirror knows the answer.
The mirror is pointing at him. 1-800-FELTED-1, ladies and gentlemen. If you know a streamer like Jer, you can help.
Feels the same. Every outrage starts to blend. The stories lose their spark somehow. The cycle starts to bend.
That's a pretty cool effect.
The viewers slowly wander off to find a different show, while wondering why the channel feels exactly like before.
It gets fatter every frame.
You curse the summer weather. You curse the changing tide.
Outside in the sun with the hoodie.
That can't be fought outside in the arms of the felted.
Where's this gonna go?
Far away from better days, looking for a reason as the audience
this is so stupid.
strips away
Poor guy. Reach out now, NFCRN. Help your fellow creator. Oh, he's smiling. He's happy. My coffee company's being attacked.
Sometimes all the answers hide beneath the dirt. The views don't leave in anger, they simply fade away. When every single video feels like yesterday. In the arms
Oh my God.
of the felted,
Being felted now by his stomach.
fly, looking for the culprit somewhere in the sky.
Melanie has put on a Green Day shirt now.
Of the felted, the truth is hard to face. Sometimes the one
Is that
who
Jeremy?
lost
Yes.
the crowd
It is the quarterman, yeah. It's a rendition of him, an artist rendition. I like how he's got an afro in this picture.
Summer comes around again, the numbers start to fall.
I tell you what, the voice in this is
The
excellent.
answer was there all along.
Roadkill wondering if this is Ricky Martin. No.
Written on the wall.
It was always you, Jer. Always you. Hope remains. For $1 a day, you can change the future of a content creator. For $1 a day, you can change his life. Please, 1-800-FELTED-1. Change that content creator's life, please. Yeah, I know, right? They didn't make Melanie flat. Fake and gay. Well, I guess opposite gay, to be real. To be real with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some mother-freaking news. Brand new news. In fact, I dare say it's breaking. This just in. Did you know that less than a month after launching Luna Abyss, the entire development team has been laid off? Let's dive into Game Informer right now and see what they have to say. Weeks after launching, its entire development team at Quali Labs has been laid off. Cosmic horror shooter Luna Abyss launched on May 21st to generally positive reception. Oh, we'll talk about that. But the team behind it has been laid off. The news comes from developer Quali Labs CEO. In a LinkedIn post, Holly Emery, never put a woman in charge by the way, announced that as of Monday, June 16th, the entire team was made redundant. I love that word. It's like we didn't want to say that we fired them. Made them redundant, actually. Emery does not give an exact reason as to why, but states the decision was completely outside of our control. The small team of 9 employees is now looking for work. We are enamored by the love and support it received, both by our industry and critically by journalists and media. Oh, notice they don't say gamers here. Notice how they don't say gamers at all. Whilst we face many challenges along the way, it has been a highlight of our careers, and we're incredibly proud that Luna Abyss has finally seen the light of day. Thank you to everyone who believed in us, writes Emery. Wow, Luna Abyss must be swell. Oh, it must be so good. Let's keep going. It's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and you can get it on PC and see its players controlling a prisoner, forced to explore a derelict megastructure beneath the surface of the moon called Luna. Wow, how'd they come up with that name? That's impressive. Wow, they're really thinking outside the box. As you uncover the moon's mysteries, you'll gun down cosmic horrors in a first-person shooter combat with bullet hell flourishes and an emphasis on traversal and mobility. The game has an 81 on the critic score on Metacritic Game Informer thought that it was great, I guess. It endorsed the game. Wow, writing, while it shares as much common with the recently released Saros, including cosmic horror elements and bullet hell dodging of multi-hued attacks, Luna Abyss has a lot recommended a playthrough. Let's go see what he said. Is there a score? Let's go see. Is there a score here? Let's go look. I don't know if they give scores here. I think it's just recommendations on this dumb site. Yeah, it's just so we don't have a score, it's just a recommended because they don't want to give a score. Fine. So that's all they have to say. Well, let's go to SteamDB and just see how Luna Abyss did. So let's dig into this. Let's dig into this Luna Abyss business. Let's see. Luna Abyss. Am I in the right? Okay, we're in the right place. Abyss. Let's see. They must have. Wow. I think we already got to the bottom of it. They have 24 people in the game right now. It launched less than a month ago. Okay. Bullet hell? Looks like hell on earth. What's the most people they ever had in this thing? 317. Do you guys know it took them 7 years to make this game? 7 years. And it doesn't matter if there's 9 or 10 people that work here. 7 years is a lot of time that you need money. Okay? When money doesn't come in, then you don't make money to pay them. So when they say it's out of our control, it totally was in their control. Their control was to make a game people wanted. Now, hey, I don't remember Luna Abyss, but I remember hearing about it. Oh, yes, you do. It's this.
That's a good job well done, lass. Thanks for your help.
I'm a they, not a she.
Well, there we go. I think we got to the bottom of it. It's a woke garbage developer who made sure to slip that shit in. Not only do they have the they-them bullshit in here, but they also have this guy talking. We talked about this not long ago. So anyway, they're gone. It's over. And, gee, how did it happen?
Oh no. What happened? Oh no, how terrible. That's just awful. How terrible. Oh no.
And that's how that goes. Goodbye, Luna Abyss, or whatever the hell their name is. What's the name of their freaking company, bro? What's the name of their dumb company? Quali Games? Quali? I wonder if they got... Let's go see. Let's see. Did Luna Abyss receive government funding? Let's look. Yes! The UK government fund. Of course! Oh, of course they did. Yes, Luna Abyss received government funding through the UK Games Fund. The Content Fund provided support to the studio, originally known as Bonsai Collective, and later Quali Labs, to help develop their debut title. This was a scam, of course, of course. This is what we've been seeing a lot lately, where we'll see brand new studios make one game, get government funding, and then that's it. They close it down, they're done. Then someone somewhere, the CEO, whoever, will go make a brand new studio. Go get their startup going, get government funding. It's just like, this is the rinse and repeat garbage. And then they release trash, but they use the UK or whatever government they can to fund them. That's how they do it. That's the scam. It's a scam. It's a freaking scam, man. Let me tell you. Let's see. Look up Holly Emery. All right, let's just look her up. Hopefully, I don't know where I'm going to go. CEO, Quali Labs. Holly Emery. Let's see. This is her LinkedIn page. No picture. I have some sad news. Yeah, we don't really care. Shut up. So 3 weeks ago, she announced this shit. Nah, I don't care. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have anything on her? Yeah, I don't know. Is there anywhere specific to look? That was her in the banner? Oh, hold up. Was there a banner? Hold on. Was there a banner? Oh, this? I didn't even notice this, honestly. Let's look at her. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Not a great picture. Very possibly, we have had some body alteration here, and might have an Ellen Page situation on her hands. Not sure. Could just be a Butch Les. Not sure. Not sure what's going on, but it's not looking great. I think we know exactly what's going on. But yeah, nice low res picture there. What's her name? Holly Emery. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. See you later, Holly. Go get another startup going and get some more UK funding. Great job. Really great job. So yeah, that place closed down and good. That's just one more on the books. Let's talk about this real quick. Just really fast. The Gears of War E-Day. The PC system requirements are detailed already. This is quite an advance, I would say, but it's interesting to see this stuff. I always like to look at it. So we get 130 gigabyte SSD required, so you need that solid state drive. Okay. The performance is hampered on HDD, right? Hard drives can be used, but I think they're just saying they'd rather you use a solid state drive. Hopefully it's not one of those games that's like, no, once you try to install it. So the minimum GPU is an RTX 2060. Recommended is the 3060. They also say that hardware ray tracing support equivalent is good. So you can use RTX 2060, 5050, the 660 or 9060, Intel Arc. The Intel Arc. Well, here we go. We're getting to the Arc now. The A580. So there you go with that. This is the big one, though. I'd say 3060 or up. I mean, that's kind of where you want to be, right? You don't want to really be below that. You want to enjoy it. CPU, we're talking about Ryzen 5. I mean, this is too crazy. I mean, i7 is a little steep. It's been around for a long time, but maybe pay some money for this. If you don't have these things, they're going to get expensive. I would just say that. The CPU recommended, however, is minimum. So, hold on. Minimum is an i7. Okay, but recommended is an i5 11600. Okay, well, I can't tell you the difference here. I understand i5. Is this a really high-end i5 that's better than an i7? Is it just more cores? A little confusing. Anyway, and 16 gigabytes of RAM and Windows 10 for minimum requirements. Windows 11 is recommended. I'm actually kind of surprised by this. We've been seeing companies not support Windows 10, but they are going to support Windows 10. And for a Microsoft company, I'm kind of shocked. I can't remember what game we recently covered that they were like, nope, it's Windows 11 or better. Or Windows 11 straight up. I mean, they wouldn't support 10. But I guess maybe since they work for Microsoft, they can. That's my guess. The game runs Unreal Engine 5 and uses advanced Lumen real-time global illumination and ray tracing. So anyway, that's the deal there. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm having like a something's annoying. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Step into the wild highway moon. Catch the breeze, I'm aiming soon. Life ain't no monsoon town. Gooning round till sundown. Got my shades, my rocket shoes. Breaking dawn, no time to lose. Chasing dreams with open skies. Laughing loud with wide eyes. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights. Never slow down, always fast. Kicking dust, forget the past. Jump the fences, break the rules. Goon squad of midnight fools. Got no plan in this mad chase. Free as wind without a trace. Heartbeat drumming loud and clear. Gooning through another year. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights. free as wind without a trace. Heartbeat drumming loud and clear, gooning through another year. Every day I'm gooning, baby, flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and own the night, gooning under city lights.
Get off this. What?
Alyssa, she's always around with a smile that looks upside down. She says she's true but full of lies. Says she'll fight, but then she hides. Challenges set the
All right, sorry about that. Thank you so much for waiting. My bad. I was like, dude, I felt like I had like stuff like on my nose. I just like wanted to wash my face. I have no idea what happened. Started getting really itchy. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Literally, as I'm talking, like that. And then on my way back, I had to consult wife. She needed some. She needed consulting. I had to tell her what picture's better. Very important stuff. So I had to do that. That had to happen. But yes, thank you for waiting. And it looks like we got John Oxiles coming in here with a gifted membership that went to Lol No Google. So shout out to you, John, and Lol No Google for being the very lucky recipient. So shout out to you. Thank you, John. Very fucking badass. Appreciate that. And with that, we drop a bunch of hugs. Let's do it.
I have a hug.
We hug around here.
No. Give me a hug.
No way.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
You're. Hey, don't touch me.
Hug. Hug. Get away from me.
Thank you so much, John. Appreciate that, man. That puts us 25 away from tier 1 and having a gaming stream. You know what? I haven't really thought about what game we're going to play today. Maybe, what did we play last time? I know we played Mimesis. But hold on. No, I'm going to, wait, I can't mess this up. I'm going to mess this up. I want to mess this up. No, don't mess it up, Jay. Don't fuck this up. I'm talking about before that. Did we just finish Pragmatic? No, what did we do? Hold on. What did we play? Oh, that's right. We did unlock. That's why I'm confused. Because we didn't unlock. We failed. That's right. So we didn't play anything. And before that, we played Terminator 2D. Ah. Aha. Correct. There we go. That's why I'm like, why? That's why I was like, why can't I think of it? Oh, because we didn't unlock it. That's why. Let's not let that happen again. We don't want that to happen again. That would be terrible. Let's not allow that shit. Start Luna Abyss. We need to see if there is more. Oh my god. Luna Abyss? Only if it's on Game Pass. Let me just see. It might be. God, I don't know. I don't know about that game. I hear it sucks. I hear they're closing down. Let me see. Recently added. Let's see. I wouldn't doubt if this is... see, I bet it's not on here. It is fucking on here. Holy shit, it is on here. No way. Do we play it? Let's just say if we tier 4, I will do Luna Abyss. Otherwise, we're playing what Jay wants to play. We get a tier 4 only. That's how we'll play Luna Abyss. If we get to Nose Ring, we will Luna Abyss, but I will install it just in case. Hopefully this is relatively quick and doesn't mess up the download, the upload process. Either you do or I do, I see. It is on Game Pass though. Holy shit, it is there. How big is it? 8 gigs. Okay, well, I'm downloading. If anything happens to the stream, I'll have to stop it. But hopefully that does it. Hopefully that does it. Oh, look at this motherfucking guy. Get the hell out. Are you kidding me? Look at James OP making sure we get our streak. My God. 10 gift memberships. 10. James. This legend again. Insane. Dude, thank you so much. Shout out to James OP in the house for dropping a 10 membership banger. We're going to have to go do some math, figure out how much. I don't even know where we are now. This is crazy. Shout out, James. I do believe this puts us $5 away from tier 2, but we're going to do a little shout out too. Who got it? We got Nick W. We got V. Tessen. I don't know. CRX something. Caguana. Colt 45S. The real Virgil's waifu. We got Cos Ghost. Jop Williamson. Okay, that's a tough one. TF R Sag. We've got Dynamite Candy. And we've got Andre4563. You have all received a wonderful gift sub from James OP. Shout out, my guy. And with that, of course, James, always appreciated. And this is why James a legend's around here, my guys.
Have I told you about Gamergate 2? I'm James OP.
I had no sound. Did you guys hear that? Did this thing disconnect on me? Now, I know I had sound. You did hear it. I thought so. Let me make sure my sound didn't... Oh, it went mute. Why? Why did it mute? Why did it didn't mute. It actually just turned itself all the way down. Why? Fucking technology, I swear to God, I hate it. Thank you very much. I'm glad. Good feedback. Good feedback. And of course, with that, what James has just done is he fed some ducks with that amazing membership banger. Shout out, James. Hope everyone enjoys feeding the ducks. We'll just move James' head a little bit. There we go. It said, screw Anita Sarkeesian. Shout out. Roadkill's here. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much again, my nose is so itchy. I don't know what's going on. It's driving me absolutely crazy. But shout out, thank you very much, James. I appreciate you. That is absolutely banging, baller. And just to let everyone know where we are 5 away from tier 2. We're basically halfway from tier 4. At tier 4, I will play Luna Abyss tonight. We've already unlocked the game stream. We're playing something. If we hit tier 4, it will be Luna Abyss, which just got shuttered. And if anyone's, again, wondering, what is Luna Abyss? Like, it sounds so familiar. Well, I'll just remind you. Right now. How about that? It's this game. Did I close it? Oh, my God. Hold on. I closed it. Why did I close it? There. We got it. Right here. It's this game. Right here.
That's a good job, well done, lass.
This one.
Thanks for your help.
I'm a they, not a she.
Damn.
Begging your pardon. I meant no disrespect. That's
So
a
we'll
good
play
job,
this
well done, lass.
woke-ass
Thanks
bullet
for your
hell
help.
game if we get to tier motherfucking 4. Jesus Christ. Oh. If. And while we're at it, we got Roadkill coming up with a $9.99 asking tier 4. Yes, at tier 4, we will do it. Roadkill has put us at tier 2 plus 5, so we are now 25 away from tier 3. And, math. My head just broke in half. 55 away from tier 4. But We're not getting there. It doesn't matter. But shout out to Roadkill, the myth, the man, the legend. And when I'm saying legend, I mean it.
Roadkill.
He's that guy. He's that guy who just hit that guy. He's that guy who just hit that guy. Shout out Roadkill. Thank you very much. And of course, with that, Roadkill just made this place a little more green.
Gooning round till sundown. Got my shades, my rocket shoes. Breaking dawn, no time to lose. Chasing dreams with open skies. Laughing loud with wide eyes. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights.
City lights. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you again, Roadkill, for that and the $9.99. We appreciate you very much around here, my friend. Thank you so much. Now, let's get going with the topics, shall we? The big ones, the Xbox stuff. Well, it all started right here yesterday when we heard that Xbox, the head of the Xbox Game Studios, okay, was stepping down. This is Craig Duncan, abruptly left the company. Is that a sign of the Xbox layoff wave is imminent, said Grums, in which case I said it was. And it was, but did we know it was going to be that day? We did not. It literally started right away. So he ran Rare for 14 years and ushered in Sea of Thieves. The one thing about him in this position, though, he was in this position for about 14 months or so. So he was actually pretty new to this position. So the fact that he would come and leave in like basically a year was quite the sign that something was going down. Like, that was weird. For him to be like, bye, he saw the writing on the wall, or he was told ahead of time, this is happening today. You get a chance to step down, not get fired. Another thing that we saw, oh, did I forget the hugs? Did I forget the hugs, James? Oh, shit.
High five.
I'm sorry. I forgot the hugs. James, we owe James hugs. I feel terrible. I do. I feel awful. Because I started saying everyone's names. Let's give James some hugs, shall we? Everyone hugs in the chat, for God's sakes. We forgot them. I feel terrible.
No.
Give me a hug.
No way.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
Hey, don't touch me. Hog. Get away from me.
Someone, for God's sakes, hug James. Please. Okay, there we go. We got John dropping hugs. We've got James dropping hugs. Okay, good. Okay, I feel better. I apologize, James. I'm so good about remembering. I totally forgot. I was just so excited. It was a very exciting moment. You have to understand. Very exciting. Thank you again, man. And thank you for the toot as well. Shout out. Okay, so let's keep going now that we've given James his properly earned hugs. More Xbox heads stepped down. This also happened. Chief of Staff, which I don't know why you need a chief of staff. I mean, this is, again, just so much bloat. It's just too big. The place is too big. Louise O'Connor had not even had time to change her X bio, which seems like it was a surprise departure. When the head of studios and chief of staff leave, you know the layoffs are going to be huge. Yes, chief of staff, Xbox Game Studio. I do wonder if this little death thing right here might have been the sign. Maybe she updated it. I don't know. But we see the gay, and I'm out. You know, so it's like, good riddance, goodbye. I'm so over that shit. Goodbye. All right. Now, this I'm bringing up. This is pretty old. This is whatever. This is the Xbox first party studio organization. So we're going to be looking back at this a few times. And let's just take a look at what's here. This is a terrible version of it. Why is this coming in so bad? Open image and new tab. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. What? Why is there two versions? One's bad. Okay. Here we go. So we've got 343. This is Halo. We've got Compulsion Games, South of Midnight. They're axed, okay? Psychonauts, Double Fine, axed, gone. Ninja Theory, they are toast. Mojang, I don't think they're going anywhere. In Exile, they can leave for all I care about. I mean, Clockwork Revolution, Wasteland, who cares? But they're not going anywhere. This is their big exclusive, Clockwork Revolution. In Exile is going nowhere. Very woke. Obsidian, this one is still here. They've got Avowed, Failure, Grounded, Not a Failure, Pentiment. I don't even know what that is, I'll be honest. And Outer Worlds, which was a huge failure, their last one. Playground Games, of course, they're working on Fable. They're not going to get closed down. Fable will release. They has to release, even if it's going to fail. The one thing they could do is go in here and start whittling away. That's the one thing that could happen. Rare's not going to get shut down. I don't think that will happen. I do think Sea of Thieves is one of the cornerstones of Game Pass. I know that sounds weird. I do think it's the cornerstone of Game Pass. They like it there. It does well there. It probably does keep people subscribing, which is insane. Just buy the fucking game. It's like $30, $40. But whatever. Forza Motorsport, we got Tuan 10. This will go nowhere. They are doing big money. The initiative, I believe, is already gone. I thought. This might be a little old. I thought they were already gone. Or I just feel like it because Perfect Dark got canceled. I'm not sure. Coalition, Gears of War, they're not going anywhere. Undead Labs, I think, is on the hook. I don't think they're going anywhere now. They're going to be given State of Decay 3 to release, and then they'll probably shutter. And I don't even know if it matters how much State of Decay sells, unless it's just an explosive, huge release, which I don't think it will be. World's Edge does Age of Empires and Age of Mythology. I don't think this costs a lot to keep open, and I think it's worth keeping around. I just don't think they will close that one down. Then, of course, we have Xbox Game Studios Publishing. Nothing's happening there, clearly. I mean, that's part of their development team. Nothing's happening. We've heard id is on the hook. id on the hook. Doom, Rage, Quake. Now, of course, Rage, nothing really being done with that. And Quake, no one's touching that. But Doom, and these IPs are there. They'd retain the IPs if they did anything, most likely. Tango Gameworks, this is gone. All right, this is already closed down. Bye-bye. Machine Games, I don't think will get closed down. I think they're pretty happy with Indiana Jones, but they may... we don't know what's in the works here. So if something here does not look promising, then you could see maybe this getting pushed out. But I do believe we have a new Wolfenstein coming. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Arcane, Redfall, Deathloop, Prey, Dishonored. This company is a massive failure. I can't believe they're still open. I don't know why they're still here. They must be destroyed. They must get shut down. Why is Arcane alive? I have no idea at all. Look at this. We've got a Smash JT raid. There we go. It's like opposite day. Smash cut me off. Okay. He started streaming before I started streaming. Totally cut me off. He's doing like some of the same stuff. It's bullshit. We all know it. And he knows it. We all know it. He never streams at this time. Okay. We know that was just to spite me. And this is exactly what we know that the faux anti-woke do. Okay. That's a faux anti-woke move. Shout out to Smash. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And of course, Smash coming in here, dropping in the 13-month as a chud. This winner, this man who has a wife that loves him, that people can't stand. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. It's true. His wife loves him. She's not going anywhere. Suck it, all of you bastards. But she's not going anywhere. But we've got a 13-month Smash JT saying Smash raid. It is opposite day. It is opposite day. I love it. I love opposite day. 13-month lucky number. Shout out to you. And of course, with this, Smash is a legend around these parts for those of you who do not know.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
If someone could just please get Smash JT some money so he can get some food, go get some vacations, which I think he's on. I mean, he's actually grifting money while on vacation or something. Whatever he's doing in that green screen, we don't know. We don't know. But something sus. Super sus. We've got Galactic Gaming Den also on Rumble. Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by. And hello. Hello to you. Let's see who came in with the... Oh, wait, we're not done. We give hugs around here. Fuck, I almost forgot before. We just got another chud. Or an additional chud for 13 months. And around here, when we get chuds, we re-up, we hug. So everyone give a hugs in the chat.
No.
Hugs in the chat to Smash.
No way.
Immediately.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
Hey, don't touch me.
Get away from me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There we go. Hugs in the chat. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And let's say hello to the people who have come in here. We've got Wes Trippy has found his way in here. We've got our wonderful mod, King Alucard, is rated from Smash's stream in as well. We've got Deffer. I'm sure you came in here. We've got Kyle, who was double dipping. Let's be real, Kyle. You were already here, okay? You were already here. Smash, just so you know, Kyle was already here. He's a regular, okay? We've got Artemis in here as well. Crowbar is in here. Good to see you. We've got IB the EB. Welcome. I think this raid is worthy of a J Ward. J Wards are 6 months away. It's true. Thank you for counting down. They will be happening early December. We don't have a date set yet, of course. We don't think that far in advance, but the J Wards are the best awards in town or out of town. So yes, we've got Anime Mania as well. We've got Genty Maxi. Hello, good to see you. Polish tamales. There's a Polish tamales smash. Polish. Okay? If there's a Pole, it's kind of like a Pole. It's Polish. Good Lord, that guy and his words. What are words anyway? Who else we got? We got Death on a Trike as well. And if I missed you, no, god damn it, Smash. For God's sakes, you can't even smell it. Spell it. So anyway, welcome everyone. We are still going over the closures, the possible closures. I mean, we're just looking at who's there. On the list of all of the Xbox Studio list, right? All the things that could be affected, who we think might be affected. So let me know what you think. We're just talking about Arcane and the fact that they're still open now. There we go. We're a little more zoomed in so you can see. They're still open now is shocking. It's shocking. They should have been done when... Dude, this thing's moving all over the place. Can it stop? Holy shit. They should have been done with Redfall failed. Literally a month after Redfall released, they should have shut down Arcane. We have words. I don't know if we have a validation that this has happened yet. I can't find one, or at least I didn't see one yet. Where ZeniMax, okay, this is part of Blizzard, as you can see, right? This is under the Blizzard wing. They're saying that they had layoffs inside ZeniMax for anyone not associated with Elder Scrolls. So from what we knew, there's an unannounced IP. Whatever that was, whoever was working on there is wiped out. So, but how many people, we don't know yet. And then we have Roundhouse Studios, who have an unannounced project in Redfall. I don't even know how big this is. The fact that they're attached to Arcane through Redfall, unless they see something amazing here in this unannounced project, I wouldn't be too surprised to see them get bounced. Alpha Dog has Mighty Doom. Literally, I have no idea what the fuck this is, bro. Very probably, I'm guessing tiny. So it's 2,300 staff under the Blizzard name. We've got 2,500 staff under the Xbox Studios name. And it's getting whittled away. And then we've got this one, which is the Activision. Now, I don't know what they're going to do here with actually Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer. I wonder if they're going to have a rolling dev team with like whoever just released starts getting whittled away and whoever's behind them, because they alternate their Call of Duties, right? But you think Mighty Doom is a new 2D Doom game? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. But over here, we've got Call of Duty, Transformers, Destiny. They have not made a Transformers game like they need to. And they're talking about Destiny here, but I don't know why. Okay, we all know that's not really associated with the Xbox. I think this is a little old. Toys for Bob, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. We know Spyro, they just released. Toys for Bob is most likely associated with that new Spyro game that's coming out. So look for that. But Skylanders, that's not even to be talked about. They don't make that anymore. Beanox, Tony Hawk, Crash Bandicoot, Call of Duty on PC. They do the porting. They're probably not going to get cut back. I don't think you're going to see a lot of cutbacks in Activision. I think Activision makes money. But if we were to go through here and say if someone had to go, who would it be? Who would it be? I don't know how much money Call of Duty for mobile makes on Digital Legends over here. but it's probably a net positive for them. So who would it be? If I was going to get rid of one, it would have to be High Moon. Unless I have something coming, it would have to be them. Partial Call of Duty support, potentially developing in-house games. Like, I feel like they don't even have like proper things to do. So for me, it would have to be them. Beanox needs a port Crash Team Racing remake to PC. Yeah, so they do the porting. I don't think they're going anywhere. That's in-house porting, yeah. Blizzard Entertainment, we've got, Blizzard Albany, Austin, Boston. This was Proletariat, by the way. Proletariat doesn't make anything. Just so you know, these guys, I think Blizzard Boston is toast if they get into Blizzard. I think that one's shut down and done. Proletariat basically got a life raft being signed by Blizzard to become Blizzard Boston. This company makes literally nothing that sells at all. So unless they are critical in some kind of support role, it's a tiny dev team. Itty bitty dev team. It is an indie dev team that they signed. I remember when they got signed, I was like, wow, what a save. Huge save. Huge. And then we get into BattleNet, Diablo, Overwatch. This is BattleNet's not going anywhere. But these, they all work on different things. I don't know who would go here other than them. Because if this was Proletariat, dude, I'm telling you, they did nothing. They made the dumbest games I've ever seen. They had one that was kind of like quirky. That was what they did, a quirky game. And it didn't make enough money for the dev teams to make money. It literally, they marketed it to streamers. That was their big idea. And a few streamers played it and put it down and walked away because it wasn't a very good game. You're hoping High Moon Studios is doing a remaster of War of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. But this is what I'm talking about, High Moon, right? When's the last time we heard from High Moon? This thing, I want to fucking scream. When's the last time we heard from High Moon doing anything? Like Transformers, it's like an IP that they have that they've abandoned, which is crazy to me. You like Ninja Theory? They made DMC remake, and not a lot of people got on that, but you loved it. Okay, so let's go talk about a little bit of this stuff because we're gonna get into the ones that are shut down soon. The one I want to see that I immediately talk about all the time is Obsidian. Obsidian offers only Grounded, okay? And they can basically take Grounded and give it to literally anyone else. They can, and I'm not saying they're going to shut down Obsidian now. I think they should. I don't know if they will, but Obsidian is the one out of all these, and Arcane. Arcane and Obsidian. Arcane's even worse, I guess, than Obsidian because they only release flops. But Obsidian, Avowed, ladies and gentlemen, we can't talk about failures enough without talking about Avowed. When you talk about failures in video games, something that's supposed to be an RPG, when the NPCs, all they do is stand there. They don't even walk around the town. And you had the lead dev talking about Avowed, about how hard it was to make, and it was such a roller coaster, and we kept changing our minds and doing this and that and back and forth. And dude, monumental failure, huge. So that's just awful. Grounded isn't terrible. Grounded 1, I think they're pretty happy with how that came out. It was phenomenal. I have not played Grounded 2. It's in early access, but we'll see. Do they want to continue with this game, or do they want to basically? This is what I would do with Obsidian. I would lay off everyone that worked on Outer Worlds 2. That game was a huge underperformer. I would lay off everyone that worked on Avowed. Massive underperformer. And then I would just focus on Grounded 2. Very small team. Continue your roadmap. They bring nothing else to the table, honestly. And the one thing they don't really talk about here is what Avowed came from. The Pillars of Eternity. I know they didn't release Pillars of Eternity under Xbox. Microsoft did not publish that. But they own it. Avowed is tied to Pillars of Eternity. It is the Pillars of Eternity universe. But you don't see it listed here. Pillars of Eternity 3. Where are you? There is no reason to be doing this avowed bullshit when you can do the top-down RPG that you can cook at. Why are you releasing this 3D world that you can't do? And they proved it. They proved it. They don't know how to do it. Why did Pillars of Eternity 3 not happen? So if there's some plan in there to make Pillars of Eternity 3, you still get rid of that one weirdo and you get a team working on Pillars 3, please. That is actually really good at RPG. Pillars of Eternity 2 was great. And so was the first one. But yeah, but if that's not in the plan, then buy, and we're just keeping the grounded team. Okay? So let's get into this a little bit. So I give a little tweet out there. A little tweet. Because X-Plan is planning to shutter Peabody award-winning South of Midnight Studio. This is a fake award. People are talking about, oh, the awards. This is such a great game because of the awards. No, it's not. This is a pity award. This award means nothing. What are we doing? The problem is Obsidian tried to use Avowed to basically do their own Elder Scrolls game, and it sucked. Oh, it was Temu. It was Temu 100% Elder Scrolls. The only thing they did that I would say was good in Avowed was the melee combat was pretty good. The feedback of it looked pretty good. There was nothing else. There was nothing else. It's like when people say, Marathon, the guns are good. The guns are good. The rest of the game's terrible. The movement's terrible. The characters are ugly. The world is ugly. The UI's everywhere. Every UI in the game is ugly. The guns are good, you guys. Okay, and there's plenty of games out there that do everything well. Why would I play Marathon? $40, no. Same thing. Same thing. Okay, with Avowed. Oh, but the melee, who cares? I'll go play, what's that game? Tainted Grail. Freaking great. Yeah, you know what's good there? The melee and the story and the character design and the world design. The ambiance. It's top tier. Great RPG. I'll do that. Last two messages to me. The first Outer Worlds was a good one until they ruined it with the Spacer Edition. I never played the Spacer Edition. I did play Outer Worlds, though. It was all right. It was Fallout in space. The second one, no. Nah, I didn't like it so much. You're glad Toys for Bob bought their independence from Blizzard Xbox. Oh, they did. They were stuck in Call of Duty dev prison. Okay, so they are not there. So that wasn't updated. Okay, good. So they're bought out. Yeah, I feel like they actually had IPs that they could use. But this is the thing: is you have these IPs and they take them and they start using you for like third-party work, and then you're not making your games and you're not using your IPs that they purchase. It's just a waste. It's like the way Sony bought freaking Bungie. We all know they bought them for Destiny. Everyone knows this. And then 3 years later, they've announced Destiny 2's done being supported, and they're like, you need to support Marathon if you want to see Bungie stay alive. Oh, no, I don't. No. We're too far away from Destiny 3. I don't care. Let them die. They are making the new Spyro. Yep. We did talk about that. So anyway, yeah, so this is happening. We've got South of Midnight Compulsion Games shutting down. Go woke, go broke. And here we go. We've got Grums. Compulsion Games alienating their core team when they brought on SBI to consult on South of Midnight. This is the before and the after. We have our white female protagonist. And right here, this black line, this is Sweet Baby Inc., okay? Getting involved and saying, nah, nope, this is now your protagonist right here. This horrific, I mean, even look at the face. Look how much better design this is. This is just the base thing. And they just destroyed it. Absolutely ruined it. And he even said, I had multiple former team members inform me of swaps to the main character and a culture of fear. This culture of fear is something we hear about all the time when it comes to like anything AAA. Now, I understand this isn't AAA necessarily, but when Xbox is involved, it's AAA. Okay, because you had that corporate mentality. As soon as you had that corporate mentality getting involved, you have this culture of fear. When you have these lunatics like Sweet Baby get involved, it creates this. This is what happened with Suicide Squad. We've talked about this many times, the culture of fear that they had, where you weren't allowed to say anything that went against the grain, and it became this toxic positivity situation where you weren't allowed to say anything, and if you did, you were shunned. And this happened all the time. And then you're dealing with HR and all that crap. So of course this happened. And this, when you have this culture of fear and toxic positivity and you can't have critical feedback, is when you start making bad games. This is why when we say go woke, go broke, right? It creates this situation where people can't share their ideas really and give their feedback, and you never end up with a good game. It's why you end up with Avowed, where you have a game that looks like a half-cooked game, and you see it again and again and again with these companies. And that is why Pearl Abyss, it just closed its doors. They made a half-ass game, and then they put in their woke ideology inside of it, and then no one wants the goddamn game. They release it, a month later, they've shut their doors. Done. It's gone. Bye. That's how it works. It's the same game that Kim Bellar fired her the first VA, a black woman, because she didn't sound black enough for her. Fries in the bag with these people. Oh no, exactly. That is true. So yes, the first voice actress for this character was fired for not sounding black enough. A black woman did not sound black enough, so they fired her. That happened. We know that happened. That's insane. And you want to tell me that's not culture of fear? Holy shit. Holy shit. Evil can't create, only destroy. 100%. Thank you very much, Neo. That is absolutely correct. It's racist. Yeah, could you imagine, like, you guys like, I'm not coming to your stream, Jay, anymore. You don't sound white enough. Well, like, whoa. Hey, whoa. Okay? Don't make me fucking whoa you. Whoa. What do you mean I'm not white enough? Hold up. That's racist. But it's okay, because I'm talking about a white guy. So really, it's not. It's fine. So let's just do a little walk down memory lane. What happened? What happened to South of Midnight, man? Well, remember Pikachulita? Remember her? Honestly, I hate gamers. Pikachulita? Remember? The she, her, bi, pan, femme history alum she's a change maker and a DEI consultant, Pikachulita from Compulsion Games. You know that one? The one that we believe was running the Compulsion Games X account and blocking pretty much everyone. Just blocking people left and right. That was her. Pearl Abyss is the Crimson developers. Oh, Lunar Abyss. I said Crimson Abyss. I mean, Pearl Abyss. Yes, thank you. Shout out for the 5, Makini. Appreciate you for catching that. I actually almost called it Pearl Abyss earlier, and I caught myself, but I didn't that time. Shout out to Makini for correcting me. I had a dumb. I did. I had a dumb. And for that 5, Makini, I'm going to give you this. This is from the heart. And I want you to understand that this means thank you in JayViper language. And that is a dancing Eric. And shout out to Pearl Abyss. They are great. I love them. And again, Lunar Abyss, not Pearl Abyss. My bad.
Retard alert! Retard alert!
I deserve that. It's true. Thank you very much. Again, shout out to Makini for the 5 and for correcting me. This is a double banger for you. Appreciate that. Let's keep going down the Pikachulita biggest hits, shall we? We also need to be very honest about the elephant in the room. The majority of the perpetrators are white adjacent. Cis hetmen. For the sheer level of scum-sucking filth that permeates the gaming community is abhorrent. I'm disgusted to even share an interest with so many of these terrible people. Well, it's okay. Well, first of all, Katie, Pikachulita, it is a male-dominated hobby. So, just deal with it. Sit down, shut the fuck up. It's ours. You're in it. You are a tourist in it, the male hobby. And that's just how it goes. I'm sorry, but that's just it. I gotta ask, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oof. Well, nothing, because we're the men in the lobby and the hobby. It's ours. Yes, do like the stream, ladies and gentlemen, please. I appreciate that. Oh yes, Artemis. Artemis does point this out. Look at this. Look what we download. We download Lunar Abyss, which has just shut its doors for being too woke and too bad and too gay. However, if we get to tier 4, I will play it today. This will be the game that we play. It's it wasn't what I planned on playing, but you know what? Someone brought it up. I'm like, all right, well, if we get to tier 4, we are well past tier 2. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, let me just double check where we are. We're at 77. So we're at tier 3 or tier 2. We are 13 away from tier 3. We are only 43 away from tier 4. I might end up playing Lunar Abyss. Oh no. And by the way, with the tiers, just for anyone who doesn't know how it works around here, when we open up the gaming stream, whatever tiers we have hit is how woke I will become. Now, tier 1's the gaming stream. Tier 2, which we've already hit, is I will wear a wig. It's going to be blue or it's going to be yellow as I become more woke. When we hit tier 3, the rose-colored glasses go on as I start seeing a little more woke and believing a little more woke. It's pretty terrible, actually. And then tier 4, well, it will be Luna Abyss, but it's also the I become part of the nose ring mafia and go full woke at tier 4, just so you know. And I'm thinking about adding another tier soon. I think I have an idea for one, but I gotta make sure that tier 5 is a banger, and I think it will be. Pearl Abyss will not be played. Luna Abyss will be played. Anal Abyss? Maybe. We'll talk about it. So that's that. We've got closure of the wonderful South of Midnight devs. They're done. Compulsion Games is done. I will say this. Pikachulita laid off months ago, quietly. Gone. Bye-bye. So she's already gone. She's already putting fries in the bag. So that's cool. So anyway, she's fries in the bag. And now we've got Ninja Theory. They are closing their doors. I believe that is now completely official. Double Fine was given a chance to get out of theirs, but I do believe all of this is pretty much wrapped up and it's all happening. Double Fine's very, very active on their X account, blocking everyone, by the way. If you go and you tweet at Double Fine, be like, y'all deserve it, they're going to block you or whatever. They are. So Ninja Theory, they made Hellblade 2, and they're working on Senua, which looks just terrible. Hellblade 2 was not a very good game. It was very on rails, very Unreal Engine 5. It was an Unreal Engine 5 tech demo. And that's really what it was. Yes, Artemis, 43 away. You debating? No, it was not a good game. Absolutely not. And with Double Fine, we've got Psychonauts, which Psychonauts 2 released about 5 years ago. They're both in the cutting block. They are both done. It's over for them. They're gone. Now, I do want to talk about this. A lot of people are very upset with Ninja Theory, with the Ninja Theory layoff. But let's just go over you know what? Let's go ask Grok. Let's go to Grok. And let's just have a conversation, shall we? What games did Ninja Theory release? List them all in chronological order, starting with the latest. All right. So we're going to see all the games that they've released. And we're going to see why people are crying. Now, it's understandable. So we're going to go right here. We've got the latest Senua Saga Hellblade 2, which was a undeniable flop. The only reason anyone even knew what this was, it was Game Pass, straight to Game Pass, day one Game Pass. Not a very good game, though. Not like the first one. The first one did relatively well, though, however. But that doesn't really matter. They did Bleeding Edge in 2020, a multiplayer online battle arena MOBA game. Wow. How about that? We've got Star Wars VR series Vader Immortal, Episode 1, a VR experience, and also Nicodemus. Now here's Hellblade. This is their one that actually did well, right? Then before that, we've got Dext. Some people like that. Disney Infinity 3.0. Disney Infinity 3.0, very basic, but very decent. Okay game. Devil May Cry Definitive Edition, Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes. We've got Fight Back, and of course we have DMC Devil May Cry. Now, we're talking about Devil May Cry here. People, I understand we like the remakes and the reboot here that they did. Some people liked it, some people didn't. It's money, it's Devil May Cry, people like it. The one that I saw a lot of, we're talking about Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Now, if you ask me, that was... Wait, did they make this? Hold on a second. Is that correct? Hold on a second. Who made Enslaved? I thought that was Double Fine. Ninja Theory. Okay. So anyway, Enslaved Odyssey of the West was a great game. It was a great game. 2010. That was the last banger that they made. And this is the one that kicked off Anita Sarkeesian too. Now, I'm pretty sure that... I want to say Double Fine was involved in this in some way. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong, but I thought they were. In any case, we got Heavenly Sword. They are not this team anymore. Look at how they've fallen off, right? You've got Enslaved, you've got Devil May Cry Reboot. These games are games that people recognize, people liked. Enslaved was a great game. It was really good. And then we're talking about Hellblade and Hellblade 2. And Hellblade, you know, had a very interesting backstory. But the actual narrative on the first one was interesting. I felt like it was well thought out. But that was like a one shot. Like, you do that one time. Then they went and made Hellblade 2. That it was clearly like they did not put their heart into this game. It was a tech demo. And people recognize it. And it was one of those games that went straight to Game Pass and no one gave a shit about that game. Now they're getting closed down. Anyone who watched that Senua trailer had to recognize they are not good at this anymore. That game looks slow, clunky, and boring. And who cares about freaking Senua anyway? The actual character. Who cares at this point? So yeah, it's too long. 2010 is too long to make a good game. I'm not going to cry over Ninja Theory getting closed down. Now, if you're like, oh, that's upsetting because of nostalgia, totally understand, but that's nostalgia, right? This game can live again somewhere else, some other place, by some other company. They're not making Enslaved anymore. They're making Hellblade, Hellblade 2, and Senua. No one wants anything to do with these games. They're not moneymakers. They're a weight. Now, let's talk about Double Fine. Where are you? Oh, wait, no, we're still going over this. My bad. No, hold on. We're back here. Okay. Let's talk about Double Fine. Anita Sarkeesian, the original woke grifter, claims another victim. Why are we crying about Double Fine as well? They worked. This is a statement from Tim Schafer. This guy's as woke as they come, guys. This guy's a woke leader. This guy pushes the ideology, and it's in every single game. People want to talk about Psychonauts 2. The last number we have from Psychonauts 2 is it's just over 1.7 million. I mean, did it get 2? It didn't get 3. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? This game is not making anything happen. It's not moving copies. And whether or not it comes straight to Game Pass, is it a game that actually registers on Game Pass and gets people to sign up, gets people to stay? They can measure this at Xbox. It's not something we can measure. We have no idea what the exact numbers are or how many hours people put into things. But that doesn't matter. Psychonauts 2 is when they started going woke? Absolutely. People talk about Psychonauts 2 being a great game. Did you notice that there's gay marriage in that game? Yeah. It's the basis of the game. Okay? Look at it again. Go back. Check it out. What are we talking about? They were putting this stuff in there immediately. And this is what Tim Schafer said. This is like in 2021 or something like that. This is right around when people found out Anita worked on it. We worked with Anita on Psychonauts 2, and she helped us make a better game. Anita pointed out multiple issues that were in blind spots we didn't even know we had. She provided a new perspective and helped us avoid saying things with our game that we didn't intend to say and wouldn't want to say if we knew we were saying them. This is the woke ideology. You're not allowed to make the jokes because you'll offend a certain group. You can't say this. You can't do that. Why does this chick have a big bust? You got to shrink it down. This is what the woke ideology does. It shaves off the edges. It sands the edges. It makes things boring. Okay? And that's what Anita did in this game. And that was noticeable. When it came to the writing, came to the jokes, it was not as funny. It was not as good of a game. It's not. Basically, she helped us avoid stepping in multiple bear traps. Anita helped us make a product that was just as entertaining as before, but one that now did less harm and could be enjoyed by more people. This is woke ideology. There it is. They were going to offend the women. They were going to offend a color of a race. This is woke ideology. And Tim Schafer was all about it, supporting Anita Sarkeesian, one of the worst people that have ever stepped into the gaming space, maybe right behind Zoe Quinn, because of, well, I mean, she had a guy off himself through lies in the gaming space. It's the only reason that I would put Zoe as worse than her. But she is pretty bad. Fully supports it. Now, Xbox closing down Hellblade, Ninja Theory, Compulsion Games, and Double Fine are also in active negotiations. Well, those are done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Double Fine negotiations are over. They were given very limited time. I really don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're giving them a chance to buy themselves out, unless those negotiations are still going. Wait, what's happening here? Why am I blocked by fucking Tom Warren? What have I not tweeted to Tom? Okay, Tom. Okay, this Tom. Yeah, I was able to bookmark this earlier, you fucker. I've literally said nothing to Tom. Maybe he's just pissy. Oh well, Tom. Okay, so here we go. Cabrutus. I was generally surprised that Ninja Theory wasn't shut down right after Hellblade 2 launched. And once State of Decay 3 launches, I think Undead Labs will be shut down as well. This is where I'm at. Undead Labs is toast once State of Decay 3 launches. They're going to give them the launch. They're going to give them the time to launch it, unless it's 2 or 3 years out still. I mean, who knows how far we are? We don't know that. If that thing is still like 2-3 years, and they're just kind of showing it to us now, they're going to get the realism of this. They're going to go figure this out. How far are you really? And they're going to bounce them if it's too far. But I don't think it is, and I think they're going to keep them. And I do believe they'll keep them open. And then soon after release, it'll be a Shudder or it'll be Skeleton Crew and be like, you're just going to support State of Decay 3 until it closes down. Or they'll move people and like do a mass layoff, and they'll just kind of absorb some people into Xbox gaming. Something like that's going to happen. There's no way they keep that game open. And of course, just a reminder for everyone who doesn't know this, and I try to remind people every time about State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2, we just talked about Anita Sarkeesian. State of Decay 2 had Zoe Quinn work on it as a lead narrative designer. She worked there until 2024 as the lead narrative designer. She worked there for about 2 years. She was given lead narrative designer with no qualifications whatsoever. That is friends hiring friends and giving them a position they did not earn. And of course, her of all people, I'm out. Just make sure you know that when that shit comes out, please. The last game from Double Fine was Costume Quest 2, a nice little Halloween-inspired RPG. Double Fine released a couple games, but we'll talk about those. So here's Ninja Theory. Hellblade 2. It maxed out at 3,982 players. Bleeding Edge, 1,464. That was 6.3 years ago. 2.1 years ago in Hellblade 2. God, has it been 2 years already? And people talk about, Game Pass, all that hurts the numbers. Game Pass does not hurt numbers of games that people want. If people want a game, they'll buy it, PC or not. I talk about this all the time. There's plenty of data to back it up. And I mean, if you want, hey, you want to call me out on it? Well, call me out on it right now. Let's go. Jay loves talking about this. I love talking about this. Let's go to SteamDB. What is the brand new game that just came out and is on Game Pass day one? It's Forza Horizon 6. 302,645. We know that they've sold about 8 million copies of this game. And it's on Game Pass for PC. It's on Game Pass on Xbox. And it has 8 million sales, not players, sales. So yeah, Again, if people want it, they'll buy it. When you see bad numbers on Steam, whether it's on Game Pass or not, it tells you the entire story. Now let's look at Double Fine. Kiln. Keeper. Kiln's their newest one, 193 peak. Keeper was their other one that they released. It's been Psychonauts 2, and then they released kind of 2 like a year apart. The Keeper and then Kiln. I heard good things about Keeper. I don't know. I don't care because I really think this is a very woke company. I want nothing to do with it. These numbers, you've got to pay developers, right? I get it. Psychonauts 2, people like it. Psychonauts 2, I would say it's better than South of Midnight, but Psychonauts 2 is one of those games that won awards and won praise from the journalists. It didn't get a lot of people playing it. People played it, don't get me wrong. They sold about 2 million-ish. That's not enough. Just think about it like this. So Double Fine has about 50 to 100 on-site or in-office. Well, not on-site. They could be remote too, but they have employees, developers, 50 to 100. Now, I think it just changes depending on what they're working on. But let's just say it's 100. Whatever. They're in San Francisco. Okay, think about that. You've got a San Francisco developer averaging at least 120,000 a year. Average. You've got high-end ones. You've got lower-end ones. So let's just say the average is 120,000. And now you have 100 of them. That's $12 million a year in salary alone before benefits. You're selling Psychonauts 5 years ago. You did okay. You sold 2 million. Some of that goes to Xbox. How much was Psychonauts? Let's go check. Psychonauts 2 price. $60. Yeah, that's not enough money. That's not enough money. Oh my God, we still have so much to go over. It's not very much money, and then when you release these two and they flop like this, it's like, what are you doing? Like, they're giving enough rope, right? Microsoft gave them rope in order to go ahead and make the games that they want to make. They're giving them money. They're giving them some space. But you can't do this. You can't do this. This is 2 flops in a row, straight to Game Pass. People aren't going to go buy Game Pass and stay on Game Pass because of Keeper and Kiln. And no one went and bought these games on Steam, so they didn't make any money. You still play most of Double Fine games because they're good, but man, do they have some stinkers. I mean, here we go. Look at these. And how long did it take for them to make Psychonauts 2? Was it like 15 years? And they outsourced the money. Like that was crowdfunded. It wasn't Microsoft gave them money. They released that 2 years after Microsoft bought them. Or was it right before? It might have been right before. I can't remember exactly. In any case, you buy them, you got Psychonauts, they're not making the game. I just feel like Double Fine was good with the Game Pass situation they have where you get money automatically from Microsoft, they're giving you cash, you're releasing just, Game Pass slop. That's what you're doing. Hey, we need some games. Oh yeah, we get Kilman and Keeper and, release on Steam and make a little money there too. But it's not enough. What are they doing? Psychonauts 2 it took more than 5 years to make that game, I think. They said the bosses were only added to Psychonauts 2 because of Microsoft money, so it sounds like management problem as well. Oh no, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's so they aren't staying on top of Double Fine, right? As their publisher, owner, and publisher, they're just not staying on top of them. And they slacked off. I feel like Tim Schafer just kind of grifted a little bit, making whatever dumbass game he wanted to make instead of making something that would make Microsoft money. You can't do this. You can make these on the side while you're about to release a banger. We don't even have a name for their next big release. We don't even have a name. Unannounced title. That's it. Then, of course, we got Compulsion Games, We Happy Few, which I forgot they made that. This is one of those games that I thought looked cool, and then I started playing it and I hated it. I actually could not stand this game. So I'm not too surprised that never got a lot of people playing it. And that was a long time ago. Holy shit. And then, of course, South of Midnight, which was a flop. I mean, no one wanted to play this game. It was straight to Game Pass game again, and it wasn't an impressive game. Oh, but it won awards. Who cares? And then, of course, we got Arcane with Redfall, 6,100. I mean, this is the winner of the group. Look at this. Redfall. And I feel like that was the CGI trailer that really got it to go. But that game did nothing. It came out and immediately died. It was not a very good game either. Out it goes. These are all the ones. You got to these 3 are gone. I think Arcane's got to go, and I think that Obsidian has to be largely laid off. Now, is this the same thing? Oh, I did. Yeah, it's the same thing. Smash JT, friend of the channel, got blocked by Double Fine. And it is kind of funny because he tagged them, but literally all he said was, I wouldn't be shocked if Nintendo swooped in and snagged Double Fine. That's it. And they blocked him. Well, I was mean. I wasn't even mean. I said, I'm not sure they would. They don't even make anything worthwhile anymore. They should have blocked me, not Smash. But I'm right. They don't. What the hell? Killing and Keeper, I'm good. The Double K. Uh-oh. I wonder if their next one is going to start with a K. Maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they're based. Shout out. So this is what we heard as well. Bethesda and ZeniMax Studios are gone, except for anyone making Fallout or Elder Scrolls. And when we were looking at this picture earlier, we were talking about this briefly. ZeniMax. So I guess they're also working on that other game, but they got Elder Scrolls and an unannounced IP. So whoever these people are, they're gone. Whatever this is, this unannounced IP, they're out the window. They're gone. Oh, Fallout. Fallout or Elder Scrolls, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're also working on that. I guess they're one of those, they're being used as a third party. So we've already seen id Software is gone from their jobs page. So that is interesting, but we don't know if id is shut down yet. But there were a bunch of jobs removed from their page. This is what we know. So they had a bunch of queries out there saying, we have jobs here if you want to apply. All those are gone. So I don't know if they're in a hiring freeze or if they're going to start having layoffs. We don't know. Arcane Austin did Redfall. Arcane Lion was working on Blade. Arcane Austin shut down in 2024. So this is another Arcane. So this one's inactive. And there's another Arcane. That's not listed here then. It's not listed on their little thing. But again, with Blade, we talked about this last stream. I want Blade, but that shit's been in development hell. How is it really looking? I mean, have we seen anything on Blade? I haven't. I think they're toast. ZeniMax is Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, exactly. But they're going to keep them for that. They're going to keep them for that. And then, of course, for you, the day Asha shut down your studio was the most tragic day of your life. But for me, it was a Tuesday. Yes, although it was Monday. But who cares? It still counts. Tango Gameworks getting shut down made no sense since Hi-Fi Rush made platinum in sales. That was kind of weird, right? I almost wonder if they had nothing going after that, like they didn't have anything worthwhile. That was a weird one. The way they shut down Tango Gameworks was kind of shocking. That game actually did get people onto Game Pass too. Like that one moved. It was a really good game. I really liked that game. I actually have screenshots of that game. I really liked it. It might have been woke, I don't know, but it was good. It was fucking great. You have to wonder if anyone's working at those studios or they're all adult daycares. Dude, they're both. They kind of work in between their naps and going to HR. Uh-huh. Oh. Speaking of HR. Speaking of going to HR, CD Projekt Red, if you want to go to HR, go get a job at CD Projekt Red right now and refuse to wear the rainbow pin or something. Because they made this post and they have since locked replies. They're hiding replies. We'll go take a look at those locked or hidden replies because, my God, this team is absolutely toast right now. Every time I see anything about Projekt Red, one thing we know is that where they are located, Sweden, Denmark, one of those, I forget. There is an overall requirement by the government for them to be basically gay. and have gay shit. We've talked about it before. It's out of their control, but they've also completely embraced it. They don't do things and say things just to satisfy them. Like, oh yeah, this is this day, the end. No. They went on this fucking long ass post about the worlds we create are shaped by the people behind them. And this is why we reject woke ideology and games made by woke people, because we know Poland. Oh yeah, Poland. We know that this is true. And this is why when you see the red flags, it tells you who is making it. Bringing together individuals with different experiences, backgrounds, and perspectives help us in our goal to create memorable stories that inspire gamers. Oh, that's why we're committed to building an environment where everyone feels respected, supported, and able to contribute. We believe this responsibility extends beyond our teams and into communities around us. Do you know how you do this? It has nothing to do with fucking flying rainbow flags in June. It has to do with just treating everyone normal. That's it. You don't have to do the rainbow flag thing. What that does is it creates a very unhealthy environment and an uncomfortable workplace. It's not required. It's not necessary. It's woke ideology. And people who are not woke and not thinking that way are now assaulted by it. And like, they don't want to go to work in June. I don't blame them. I guarantee you there's people working right here at CDPR in Poland that are like, I fucking hate this place in June. It's ridiculous. Just do your job. Do your job. And when someone talks about something they like, everyone just listen. That's it. Have someone in charge that says be respectful. You don't have to wave a rainbow flag, I promise. For several years, we partnered with this place, I'm not about to say, Campaign Against Homophobia, to support grassroots LGBTQ plus initiatives across Poland. I love how they say grassroots when we all know it's funded. It's well funded. It's not grassroots. Are we kidding me? We're also proud that CD Projekt Red was recently included in the 6th edition of Diversity in Checklist. God. By the way, CD Projekt Red is the one who has like menstruation breaks and menstruation days off. It's them. It's them. Organized by Responsible Business Forum, and as in previous years, Reds joined the Warsaw Pride Parade. Oh, God. Learn more about it. Here's their diversity page. They still have it. Remember when they were hiding this? No, we don't want any of this shit. Okay, we have to be necessary. Okay. Only allow my selection. Get the fuck out of here. We're achieving our goal by encouraging, not just accepting, but encouraging it. Diverse teams. This means they're forcing it. Inclusive leaders. This means they're putting people who aren't white in charge, or gay, or whatever. Equitable process. Oh, this means they're taking from others and giving to others that they feel are lesser than. This is how it always works. Remember, it's always an equity thing with them. It's not equality, it's equity, always. All right? And, you know, we have to know when someone comes in, by the way, what sex of person do you have sex with? We actually need that information. You need to put, if you're a dude, you fuck guys or chicks or both. It's very important to us that you tell us who you fuck. We want to know. I mean, that's pretty much what the entire month of June is about, outside of the mental illness it has encapsulated as well. Equitable practices. I don't even want to read this. It's disgusting, but here we go. We're not afraid to stand for what we believe in. By implementing inclusive initiatives and creating a space where everyone can be themselves, we hope to create a guiding example for other companies and help affect positive social change. Ugh, it's so gross. Inclusion isn't about treating everyone the same. It's about understanding that people need different things to feel safe and do their best work. But then you're forcing it on everyone else. So it is not the same. When you're doing this, you're forcing the needs of the few on everyone. And you're shoving it in their face and you're making them uncomfortable and making work suck to go to. That's where real change starts, talking about it. Well, you don't have to talk about pride and who you're having sex with at work. I promise you it's not required. Your job is a program UI, so we're going to need to make sure you like butt sex. It's very important to them. They need to know. Yes. Inclusive benefits. Follow an approach rooted in equity. Aha, there we go. We offer benefits that support people at different stages of life, whether their health, well-being, or everyday needs. So they're giving benefits to those who are needing to be included. Extras. Goodies. But not to me. I'm a white cis-het man. I'm not allowed to have that shit. And then it just goes on and on and on and on. And that's them. That's CDPR. So, I mean, CDPR has fallen. We've known this for a while. It's just a reminder. So let's go in here. We do want to go and see who they have hidden. The comments never miss on X. The people are done with this bullshit propaganda. Keep it to yourself and stay away from children. And they hid that. You groom them, then castrate them in the name of pride. And that's exactly what we stand against. So when we see this LGBTQ shit, if you're not shouting down this flag and everything it stands for, you are anti-human. I mean, just straight up, you're sick. Especially when it comes to children. If you grow up and you want to chop your dick off, I guess. I've seen too many instances of kids that have been transitioned by their parents and their doctors and things like that. And then they grow up and they regret it. I mean, I follow several of these people on X. It's a constant nightmare. The medical problems that they have from being transitioned young are never ending. Never ending. It's horrific. Pathetic. Being a sexual deviant is nothing to be proud of. If someone is a sodomite, then they should keep it to themselves and not brag about it everywhere they can. Are you a game developer or a political organization? Make a choice. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't want to know who you bang. I don't. Like, I don't even want you coming in and giving me your story. I'm at work. I don't need to listen about your straight sex. I don't need to see you making out with anyone. I don't need to see it. That's why some are forced to join the 41%. I'm sure that some of that 41% that we hear about is people who regret it. But we're not going to hear about it. Not allowed. Get woke, go broke. Just make fucking games. And this is it. Just shut the fuck up and make the games. I saw... So Cyberpunk 2077 has a lot of gay and a lot of fucking trans in it. But the one thing that you can kind of get away with that is it's far future, and weird shit is always been in future things. It's literally how they try to, oh, look, everyone's trans. Look how fucking weird and goofy this shit is. Haha, look at these weirdos with their fucking weird cybernetic things they've done. It makes it more like, haha, goofy, futuristic, right? Like, oh, they're chopping they get a fake dick, right? They get like part of Cyberpunk, the game, the actual like D&D game, there's like, forget the name of it, but there's a cyber dick and you can get it attached to your body. Like, it's just, that's what the game's about. You expect it. I would like to not see that shit everywhere though. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You kind of expect it because it's part of the future shit and it's ridiculous. But somehow people have made it their entire personality in real life. You're fucking woke. The Witcher 4 with a female character nobody asked for will fail. Maybe you'll learn, maybe not. Did you know that real gamers are non-binaries? That's so goofy. Oh, man. But, I mean, look, let's scroll. Let's scroll. How many? Oh, look at this. Know your fan base. Know your consumers. Games are to escape, not to reflect reality. Go woke, go broke. They blocked this? They hid this one? What is wrong with this? God forbid. I thought this is the equity, right? You're not allowed to say what you feel because it's not equitable to the people they've decided get to actually have a voice. There's very little woke stuff in Cyberpunk. It's only a few little things. It's not a lot, but they're in there, and they're literally there to make it feel like a future movie. I mean, because that shit's in all the future movies. Oh my God, dude. Lots of that. But I mean, yeah, fuck you woke shit. Okay. So yeah, they've hidden a bunch of comments. Good Lord. We got a Bernie Sanders in here. Well, there's a lot just loaded. Holy shit. Where did Bernie go? I want to read the Bernie one. I'm once again asking you to stop being a retarded F word. Okay. Good Lord. Oh, I don't want to see what that is. That might be a dick getting whipped out. We don't want to see that. Jesus. Look at all the hidden replies. We're still scrolling. We're still scrolling. Who has this kind of time? I would not be doing this. I wonder how many of them got blocked too. I'm still scrolling, yo. This is insane. I'm still when does the scrolling stop? Where's the end? It just keeps loading more and more. Was this someone's full-time job today? Oh my God. This is insane. This is what I'm talking about. This is a mental illness. Hiding all these replies is also a form of mental illness. Oh, we're finally at the end. Holy shit. This guy just said, the fuck you doing? That's it. This guy, what's he gonna do? Wait, this is it? What? This guy literally was just, who the fuck was banning all this? There we go. This is good. Yeah, fair. I like all of these. This is a lot. We're gonna scroll up and we're gonna really see. We're scrolling. Oh my God, there's so many. Holy shit. That's a mental illness. Whoever's running this account has serious mental problems, dude. Serious mental problems. All I said was for someone with PR in their name, you sure botched this post. No one likes this in their games, and we don't need to hear you spout about it. For fuck's sake, why isn't this in the workplace at all? It's not the place for it. As far as I can tell, and maybe you can't tell, but as far as I can tell, my post is not hidden. There's Tebow. We'll give him a like right away. Old Man Graham, you too. Oh, Gigabear. All the people I know. We'll get them some likes. All right, they're out. Everyone else got hidden probably. Jesus Christ, this is insane. And here's where we all know how virtuous they are. Or are they virtue signaling? Because CD Projekt Red English, CD Projekt Red Japan, well, they got the rainbow flags. But over there in Iran, over here, and Russia, can anyone spot the difference here? Why would these be different if they were so certain that their voice mattered so much that they could change communities and make sure people felt invited and part of the team and important? Well, why wouldn't they update these ones? Because it's virtue signaling nonsense. They don't actually believe this shit at all. It's virtue signaling. And as soon as people push back and continue to push back, and I just say, push back, man. This is a company. I don't give a fuck if you go and tell them to fuck off. This isn't a person. Go tell them to fuck themselves. Okay? Feel free. It's a company. They can deal with it. But you keep pushing back on this shit. Let them know how unpopular it is. Make sure they're out here hiding 400 fucking posts every time they do this. They have to block people. It will not end. It will not end. This is ridiculous. Now, we're done all the gay shit. Thank God. Thank God. We're done all the gay shit. Let's just take a little water in if everyone needs. We're done the gay stuff. We're done the Xbox stuff. A little sip of water is what I require. Ugh. Man, oh man. So the one thing I want to check real quick, and I just want to make sure there's no more breaking news. Let me just go through here real quick and see. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking goddamn news. This one brings a huge smile to my face, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we have a marathon icon over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some breaking news about Bungie and what Sony is about to drop on them, because it's not just Xbox, it's also Sony, and Bungie is to blame for what we've seen on Marathon. Let's see what we have here. From Grums, friend of the channel, Sony to lay off half of Bungie. The French journalist who called the Xbox layoff is now saying that Bungie will be halved due to poor performance of Marathon. The studio has approximately 800 people. That would whittle the team size down to 400. So not quite a skeleton crew, but 50% gone. I've been saying 60% or so. It's looking like 50, but we'll see what actual shoe drops. Ladies and gentlemen, Marathon's a massive failure. And like I said, they're not getting through season 2 before they see those layoffs hit. Here they come, looking forward to it. He continues. Bungie to suffer a 50% staff reduction due to layoffs. According to the same journalist who has been talking about layoffs in the game industry these couple of days, Sony will lay off about half the studio's staff this summer. The last time we had an update about the number of developers at the studio, it was around 800 people working at that studio. This would mean around 400 devs could be laid off, getting the studio around the same size as the other PlayStation studios like Santa Monica and Naughty Dog. My goodness, and if that wasn't enough, Bungie's expected to experience mass layoff this summer. I'm being cautious. Told 50% of the workforce affected, permanent or contractual, following the end of Destiny 2 and the Marathon situation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to put the fries in the motherfucking bag. And while we are here, I think we should go check out SteamDB and just see exactly how our friends are doing. Let's see how Destiny 2 and Marathon are performing. Here we go. We have on a Tuesday 11,909 people in Marathon, as their reviews have tanked also, because we know this was 82%, right around 82%, when Season 1 wrapped up. It has dropped down to 77. Lots of bad reviews rolled in. And of course, here we go. Since the beginning of Season 2 right here, it's been a massive drop. Here is the free week, and then it ended, and now we're seeing peaks of under 15,000 every freaking day. They had a peak of just over 12,000 yesterday. 12,753, 24-hour peak. This game's cooked. This game's dead. We've known it for a long time since release that it wasn't going to do well. Here is the proof. Meanwhile, Destiny has 128,000 people on PC. The last update I saw is about 33% now of all players are on PC. It has grown over time. It used to be about 25%. Now it's about 33%. We've been talking about 25%. Those were the best numbers we had. It's closer to 33%, okay? But what this means is that right now, we have roughly 420-ish thousand people playing Destiny across all platforms. And when we're talking Marathon, we know that about 70% of the player base is right here on PC on Steam, which means that we have about 14,000 people playing Marathon across all platforms. They chose Marathon over Destiny because they're stupid idiots. They made Marathon because they're stupid idiots. When Sony purchased Bungie and saw they were making Marathon, they didn't stop them because they're stupid idiots. And then when Marathon released, they decided to end support to Destiny 2 because they are, what is that word? Stupid. And what's the other word? Idiots. Here we go. It's over, and they're going to be majorly laid off. It's wonderful news. I love to see it. Meanwhile, this game is kicking Marathon's ass. And don't forget, even though these numbers were kind of low, they were beating Marathon by the end of Season 1 Marathon. They were beating it consistently every fucking day. It's over. What? Sony confused? I mean, everyone got hyped for Fair Games. Yeah, dude, we got Fair Games coming. Oh my God. So there we go. The breaking news is over. We're going to see layoffs soon. I can't fucking wait. Can't wait. Fuck these guys. Now let's talk about Asmongold's game.
I don't know.
So if anyone watched his other stuff, we had that mushroom something company worked with him. They were an indie developer, and they had that, I forget the name of it, but they basically had like 5 different indie devs come on asking for money, and then they would give them money depending on if they liked the game or not, like how much they'd give them. He's got another one coming. It's a collaboration Wish, re-upload, remastered. Let's see what he has to
Asmongold's
say.
game show
Coming.
collaboration, re-upload and remastered. I uploaded this earlier. It was deleted by Automod. Trying to give it more effort. We know Asmon's working with a game show, but I wish if you reached out the background NPC to join the show. So if the show goes well, right? Like I'm going to be doing the first episode of the show next month, right? Because we had all these game shows recently, and I'm going to be doing one in the following month.
I really like the show,
if
too.
If it goes well, I might involve other people. I don't want to promise anybody being involved specifically. This the bottom of this smash. Look at that. Isn't that so annoying? And so, anyway, W Game Show. So, yeah, I mean, like, I'm hoping to do that, right? I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but it'd be interesting.
What happened to his microphone?
Well, my thing with this is that I don't really want to get
your microphone together. I can't hear shit.
Because it's complicated for me and it makes things harder for me to organize. My point is that
here we
I
go.
want to do things myself. Like, my main goal and priority is to just kind of... Like, I had this problem with OTK, is that I constantly was involved in dealing with and entangled with other people. And I found that the moment that I have to deal with and work with other people,
it doesn't work well with others.
problems begin to multiply. And so my goal now is
This is
to
the
just
hermit-
simply deliver something.
This is the Hermit Asmongold talking, by the way.
Directly why a cup, the bottom of it got broken. That's the reason why.
Now they're worried about the Dr. Pepper cup.
Bro got married without the benefits. Yes, exactly. Like, I'm very... I want to do it independently with my own specific vision. If other people want to be a part of that vision, that's fine. But I will make it very clear.
It's his way, the highway.
This is this is the show I'm doing. If people want to be a part of it or anything else, that's great. But
My way,
there
the
are going
highway.
to be no... Like, I'll take suggestions, right? But it's not a democracy. I'm not a dictator. I'm a tyrant.
Yes, you are.
Okay? We're going to do it the way I want to do it.
All
Because
right.
I think that's the best way to do it. So,
I mean, that's fine. I don't care. If it's his show, I don't care. So he did have that one show, that Indie Dev, and I will just say, it was actually really good. I liked it. So I'm hoping it's something like that again. I thought that was a great
I
show.
do like her a lot, obviously, right? I think she's great. So if I was going to have guest judges or other people involved, I think that she would probably be in my top 5 of the people that I would involve, right? So that's really it.
High praise.
And we know, yeah, sure. But put the worst game release. No, I'm not gonna do any where I shit on any games or anything like that in the show. It's going to be a purely positive show where games are shown that people enjoy and they want to see. We're going to be going through the applications pretty soon and
It's
planning
coming.
everything out. And it'll probably take maybe another week or so. And then I think you guys will have a better idea of what to expect. Still
I'm down.
no Shame Awards. Well, if this goes well, then I will be doing all of my events. Every single thing will be completely rotating and orbiting around me. Everything will be about me. It's going to be my show, my planning, me making decisions, other people listening to what I'm telling them to do. It is me doing it. I am the director, the writer. Somebody else can be the producer. And I'm planning everything. I'm the main act. I'm starring in it. This is it. It's all about me. And by the way, it's not because I think I'm better than anybody else.
It's just
because
easier.
That's the only way that I can function without stressing myself out. I don't
Yeah.
like dealing
I
with
get
other
it.
people. I just like doing my own thing, and that's it. So yes,
It's understandable.
The me show.
Hey,
yes, the me show.
I understand it. But he's a hermit. He doesn't like dealing with other people. He's like my brother. He's like my brother like that. But yeah, so he's got a game show coming. They're filming next month. I'm looking forward to it. We don't know a whole lot about it, but if it's like the last one, I'm totally down because I really liked that show. I thought it was great. Although he ended up getting dumped by that one dude who ran the mushroom. I forget the name of the actual company. Something Mushroom. And they were like an indie dev publisher. And he was on the show, and he was basically the money behind it. But when he did the whole I don't care who dies in Pakistan thing, everyone started dumping him, and he's one of the guys. He was like one of the first ones to dump him. Like, then I was like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself then. But yeah, Asmongold's game show, I'm down. So anyway, that's coming. Also, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, click the like button, And if you are not already subscribed to JayViper right here, click that subscribe button, become one of us. Okay, you don't have to member up yet, but I'd love if you subscribed. And then if you do stick around, come back. And then maybe someday you'll be like, you know what, I want to be a chud. Because that happens too. It does. Oh man, this next thing's crazy. I want to do a little check real quick, and I want to see where we are with the where are we? With the donos, because they're freaking insane, but I don't know where we are because I forgot. Because I fucking forgot, dude. Wait, what? Why is this not working? Okay. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like that. Okay. 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 All right, we're at 77. Yeah, so we're 13 away from tier 3, which would do the rose-colored glasses, and we are 43 away from tier 4, which would be the nose ring. We're having a gaming stream no matter what, and if we hit tier 4, of course, we will be playing Luna Abyss, not Pearl Abyss. Luna Abyss. Although, if we don't, we will be playing Pearl Abyss's Crimson Desert. I do believe that will be the game today, so there we go. Now you all know. Now we're all caught up. I wasn't sure where we were. Oh, wait, hold on. Not this. This is crazy. Did you guys hear about the FBI busting up a terror plot? So we just had the UFC thing that went down, right? We just had the UFC event that went down on the White House lawn. Apparently, there is a major terror plot that was aimed at the event because, of course, you know, the lefties, they have to kill people. They are violent, and this is just what happens. They've got Hassan Piker telling them about how to use drones and all these things. And of course, it always bubbles up into violence. So they busted them. The FBI busted an explosive drone terror plot that targeted President Trump's UFC Freedom 250 event at the White House. They planned to blow up explosive packed drones and forcing crowds a pre-staged sniper team. So they were going to force crowds out with the explosive drones and it hit who they could in there. And as they escaped, they were going to be sniping them as well. This is the tolerant left, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what we see all the time. It's just the sickness. Like when the FBI gets involved and breaks this up, this was something that was actively being planned. It wasn't ha ha ha. This is active. This is insane. A second wave to storm the White House gate. Okay, a second wave of people were going to storm the gate. This is insane. A network of nearly 24 suspects were identified, and at least 5 were in custody already. This is insane. Yeah, the flushing ambush tactic, right? Good Lord. Thank God that was stopped. That was such a great event, too. That would have been horrible.
Explosive-packed drones hitting buildings near the event, forcing a mass evacuation and steering crowds towards a pre-staged sniper team. A second wave was then planned to storm the White House gate. The FBI first learned of the threat last Wednesday and worked with law enforcement across multiple states.
This is insane.
To stop it. Joining us now on the phone, former FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino. Dan, thank you for getting on the air with us. What else can you tell us? This is quite a frightening and sobering discovery.
Well, notice the class warfare language amongst the plotters there that appears in this early stage to
explosive.
They're like, hey, can we get a guy from Rumble on here? Can we get Dan Bongino on here? Yeah, flush the enemy to the destruction zone. They were going to hit buildings with the explosive drones. I'm sure, of course, I would imagine they would try to hit one in here too. I mean, what are we talking about? And then try to get them all out. Everyone rushing out and then start sniping people. That's fucking horrific, bro. That's fucking horrific. Close this. We have this extra stuff. Now, this is from It's a Gundam. Okay, from It's a Gundam. Let me go ahead and give you guys a link to this real quick because we got to give proper credit where credit is due. This is about Alana Pierce. And he says, God of War Laufey's gassed up mid. It's just screams Alana Pierce. She is gasses herself up. I want to watch this, so we're watching it together. Let's see if we can get tier 4 while we're going. We are 43 away, or we can get to tier 3 and put on some rose-colored glasses. Either way, it's either Pearl Abyss or Luna Abyss tonight.
When E3 struck a fatal blow in 2020, it was clear the gaming industry was shifting to an even business model. At the time, we thought it wasn't possible, but with ever increasing prices of games and consoles, it's becoming a luxury hobby that also wants to preach to you.
Give people stuff you know they want, so you can inject things that maybe they aren't familiar with or maybe they don't know they want, but make them like that stuff.
There's death to all of them.
It's a Gundam. He's sexy.
You saw where they're like, give them the stuff they like, then sneak the shit in they don't like. I mean, Jesus Christ, we see this all the time.
Sexy, and that's really sexy.
It was the year of 2026 in the digital dark age, and Sony's state of gay has ended. The reaction from the general public, not huffing copium, was underwhelmed by what was shown. Wolverine looked like a game still in the beta stages of development.
Dude, Wolverine looked awful. Why do I feel like I'm so alone in this? It looked so clunky. It looked did not look polished in any way, shape, or form. I don't think they should have shown it off like that. But it's coming up. They have to show it. I just felt like it looked really clunky and not good, and a lot on rails. Big time on rails with way too many cinematics.
From the creatively bankrupt cyber people that look like they reused assets from Spider-Man 2, the healing factor that also repaired suits.
Oh, yes. Yes, when he healed, his suit fixed itself.
What the hell is even that?
His suit fixed itself when he
levels
healed.
Of writing by deciding to create a world where the X-Men didn't exist. The second most popular IP in all of Marvel was some of the best characters ever created, with a rich story environment. Yeah, get rid of that and continue to use our
Wait. Oh, yeah, right. Mary Jane can block body venom shots to protect Spidey.
Such Kathleen Kennedy energy, I could puke.
Thing that we really aspire to constantly is quality.
And now
a word from our
sponsor. If you try to quit vaping or smoking and always end up going back, you need to try Fume.
Don't start to begin with.
It's not the problem. How you're trying to quit is. The problem is that nicotine patches, and
was
gum
so AI,
only
it's
address
unbelievable.
nicotine while keeping you reliant on it. And cold turkey is extremely unsustainable. You're putting way too much pressure on yourself to fight every craving and expecting pure willpower to carry you through. But vaping and smoking aren't just nicotine problems, they're habit problems. Hand-to-mouth motion, inhaling, stress breaks, the thing you reach for automatically.
I'm not crazy saying this is almost entirely AI, right?
1,000 times, your brain learns to expect it.
Oh, and I don't care.
Solution. It's exactly why Fume works. Third-party surveys have rated Fume as twice as effective as other quitting solutions on the market. Fume is a flavored air device made from real wood and metal that gives your hands, mouth, and brain something better to reach for when cravings hit. Mint flavors that even freshen your breath. And it's not as strong as a vape, but it's good for something without electronics.
Artemis, you're worried about Wolverine? Let me put your worries to absolute the height. My friend, Sweet Baby Inc. worked on this game. It's over. It's over. It's going to be woke as fuck. I mean, we've seen what they do with the women. Mystique, people be like, no, she's supposed to look rough. No, she's not. What are you talking about? And then they'll find like a simple sketch in a book. She's supposed to be hot. Okay? And then we just saw what they did with Jean Grey. And the game looks clunky. Again, when the wokeness gets in, it creates a toxic positivity environment. It makes a very hard place to work and fix the problems that are there. You can't actually update things and make them better. And then you end up with slop. I mean, this is what we see all the time. When I see a game that's slop, a lot of times I'll be like, it's woke trash. It's just like one of those things. Even if it's not woke at all, it just makes me think it, because woke slop and woke shit leads to slop so much, I just start equating the two, even though maybe I do too much. But with Wolverine, it's going to be woke slop. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Footprint even more.
I'm sorry, I know.
People who've already used Fume to quit differently. The only question is whether you're ready to take the first step. Try Fume.com and use the code GUNDO to get your free Fume topper with your first purchase today.
Great. Can we get back to the
video? In an article from Variety, the dev explained why they decided to take
stupid pills this morning. Wolverine's game developer breaks down new footage, X-Men cameos, low gore option, and claw combat, and how Logan can die. Yes, his heart stops. That means he's died.
Yes.
But frankly, if you've read comic books as long as I have, you have literally seen Wolverine be whittled down to nothing, not even organs, and he still managed to heal his way out of death.
Yeah, Wolverine.
How did you decide
it's a little
which of
ridiculous
those
in comics.
X-Men characters to include? First and foremost,
This
was the
scene right here is what pissed me off the most. You're at the top of this building. These people have guns. You see this trailer here with the kids. You got to rescue them. And you're like, all right, how am I going to get down there? Is there a Wolverine jump? I can jump on this guy. Can I bounce around? Can I do something cool? No. What happens? Cinematic. It cuts the cinematic, and he runs down, runs across, and kills the first two
character like Wolverine, who's been around for 50 some odd years.
Oh,
There's a lot
so
of different
stupid.
stories. So it really did behoove us to create our own story. Yeah, that means they didn't have to work that hard. You know, they keep up with continuity or canon. Throw it out the window, do your own thing. You're not restricted by shit like things that actually happen. It's our own unique take on the world. And it's done wonders for Spider-Man.
Our own unique take.
We're putting it in modern times. But the X-Men do not exist. The X-Men are not in our game, and where we do start is Logan has been around for a while. He's been part of a team called Team X. They're a group of mutants who will go all around the world and save other mutants who are in danger.
Which is literally X-Men. It's literally what X-Men do. They co-opted Team X, which exists, but that's not what Team X does. That's what X-Men do.
You know, Team X was a mercenary group. I'm not even getting into it.
There we go.
We don't have all day. In our world,
there we go. Yeah,
mutants
exactly.
aren't
It's a merc
really
group.
that well known throughout the world, so they're mostly in hiding because they're pretty vulnerable. I would just like to point out the moronicism of this thought process. If you watch the trailer, you notice that they have sentinels and the mutant collars that keep them from using their powers. All of these were developed simply because there were so many mutants being born that at some point they were going to outnumber normal people, and it became a fear for the majority of Americans or people in the world. That's why they had sentinels. This would be the equivalent of the U.S. government getting A1 Abrams tanks to handle like 10 dudes in a warehouse. It doesn't make sense, but this is your usual millennial lazy writing.
The millennial writing.
In our trailer that we set up, Logan is hunting down some mutants who've been kidnapped by the cyber.
Yeah, I don't know how the death works in this game, but
called the Reavers.
I don't even care.
That's
you know, I'm not going to play this stupid ass
there's yet
shit.
another mutant.
It just doesn't look
also
good.
trying to save them, and that's where we get Jean to cross paths. Now, when I was a kid, I used to sit there and think, man, it'd be so cool if they made more X-Men game movies. And now I'm an adult and I see what the hell they're doing for now. I'm just thinking, please stop.
This is fine.
And Jean Grey's design is by far the worst a character has ever had. Somehow Insomniac learned nothing from Marvel Rivals and the success that game has garnered.
Like, let's do the
all
opposite.
the characters not being dog shit ugly. Leave it to West Coast game developers to ugly up one of the most beautiful women in all of Marvel history. Great job, guys. You did it again. When you look at Jean Grey, she's just wearing a black leather trench coat.
I love when people tell me that she's fine. This is the thing you always get when you talk about how they uglify women in games. You always have someone coming in, she's fine. Oh, is she? Can you please go point at the comic book where that's fine?
It's the same
it's a cave troll.
uninspired character design that plagued the live-action X-Men movies.
Oh, who does that in X-Men? Oh my god, it's Scarlet Witch! No.
But any of Jean Grey's accurate outfits
the Scarlet
would be
Witch
seen
with the
as far
purple.
too feminine, and God knows we can't have that in Western games.
Yikes.
You find a woman sexually attractive that doesn't look like a dude. I'm not really surprised by any of this. When I saw Deborah Wilson was playing herself as Calypso in the game a year ago, I knew that Sweet Baby Inc. was involved in some way, shape, or form because the retard juice was flowing. And is it just me, or is Deborah Wilson one of the only women in gaming that voices characters and she literally just plays herself? Callisto has been portrayed as a black woman for decades at this point. Get a life.
This is a cosplay. Who gives a fuck about this? That's not who Callisto is.
Yeah, in live-action TV shows and movies, nobody gives a single fuck about remembers that Callisto was depicted as black.
Hey, there's the bugle.
Except
Shout out.
gender warriors with pronouns in their bio, just waiting for the day to call someone racist for having an observation that's just absolutely
factual.
Now, I could rant all day about how the Spider-Man series on PlayStation got worse the more influence Sweet Baby Inc. had. Lord knows I couldn't finish Spider-Man 2. What a waste of money.
Wow.
Oh, VJ, of course. Matching sequin blazers? Hell yeah.
Deborah Wilson does look like a crackhead, but she's like 60 years old. She's old. She's like out here still making games, but they seem to get her right. It's weird, right? They seem to get her right in every game.
Phew. Gay.
But you already know that. I'm not going to bitch any further. So we'll move on to the God of Bore.
Here we go. God of Narcissist War. Yup.
The trailer was perfectly seasoned for the modern audience. An eclectic mix of predictable gameplay loops, press X to continue, the walking simulator was alive and well. Conan O'Brien made a joke about this with the first God of War, and it's even more prevalent now than it was in 2018.
Lawyer! Oh! I haven't done any of this, by the way. No, this is, just so you at home know, we haven't touched the controller for 45 minutes.
Someone at Sony Santa Monica Studios thought a game about Kratos' wife would be what gamers wanted, they needed, they craved, and they desired.
I think for Faye, that was that question of, who is she? Who was this person that everybody idolized?
Look how much better she looked. Look how much better she looked, guys, in Ragnarok. And then people are trying to say, it's the same. She just has a dirtier face. No, it's not the same. Look how much better she looked. And this was a woke-ass game. But they at least got her right. And then they were like, oh, wait, we made her too good looking in that one. We're going to make sure we fix that in this next game.
And to really think about all the facets that make up that person, right? She's a loving wife and mother, but she's also a warrior. She's a guardian of her people. She's a rebellion leader.
Let's make a whole game about her.
And to be able to have an opportunity to just
look at that. It's awful.
Person with the detail and the love that Santa Monica brings is.
You guys want to know why they made Faye ugly? This is why. Because this is who's making it, and she's jealous of her. And that's it. That's pretty much it. You get these uggo feminists in here, and they can't stand beauty. They don't want to be compared to them. They uglify them. It's never ending. The broad of laundry.
Very touching, very exciting.
And so, can you imagine how many lives this is going to be saving?
Like most Sony games these days, it's just an interactive movie with millennial writing tropes out the ass.
I call it the everyone.
Afterlife
the everyone. Millennial writing like crazy here. Haha, let's have a funny Cuban ribbons that aren't funny.
Boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this?
You would think Moist Critical worked on the damn thing. From the sassy talking ribbons to the yellow paint disguised as a companion in a cube called Frank. Nothing says mythological being like being named Frank. Remember, this is the same company that
but
used
it's
DSP's
spelled with a
gameplay
PH,
as
you
proof
guys.
of concept when it came to leading players by the hand.
The player does here as he boats around.
Yeah, Deborah Ann Wallace does not look like a hag. And what's funny is some people tried to find her without makeup or something, like she looked rougher, and it still wasn't as rough as they got her to look in this game. She's a little older than some of the pictures you see, but she looks totally fine. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Forms of experimentation. We're back. New levels of depravity.
Look where we are, we're back.
Okay, so in this example, the player is exploring the hub. They've been correctly taught the shock arrow mechanic. And thanks to the design work done by Kaizen, they've also been told that shock arrows mean interesting themes and that there's a lot of different variety and a lot of different gameplay, right? So we've made a convincing promise to the player. So watch it one more time, and I want you to watch just what the camera behavior does.
The taste of vanilla magic led him to new forms of experimentation. We're back. New levels of depravity.
Look where we are, we're back.
Boom, and there it is. He saw a shock
If it's not, I don't know.
He has been taught correctly. He has
Frank
been
the
promised
phallus.
interesting gameplay. And because he is returning
Maybe
to
it's
the hub,
not.
he
I
is
thought it was.
thinking, oh, I feel like doing one of those.
Ah, he's a good dog. He's a good dog.
It is him.
Now, if you're foolish enough to hope that the live action will be any better than what we've seen today, don't hold your breath.
God of War showrunner Ronald D. Moore confirms 2 seasons are greenlit at Amazon.
Oh, I don't care. Amazon's going to destroy this. Does anyone here, let me know if you do, let me know if you think that Amazon's going to do this justice, or if we're going to end up with more Frank and fucking Faye.
When he couldn't figure out modern controls.
Right now?
Yes, exactly. That's how it's spelled. Yes.
Adaptation of a video game called God of War. There's a big title in the gaming world that Amazon has ordered 2 seasons of, and they have asked me to come in. So I'm literally in the writer's room.
It's going to suck.
Working on that. That's my new thing.
That's such a daunting
Yeah, it's going to be soap opera.
Yeah, and I'm not a gamer, so it's even more like, okay, I've never done this before.
I'm not a gamer. That makes me feel better.
Do you try to play the game?
I've tried. I'm not a gamer. I've taken a stab at it, but I don't have. I grew up in the arcade era. Where you go down and you put your quarters in and bang on the buttons. So I can do that. I'll play Defender. Got a Defender game or Asteroids? Sure, bring it on, baby.
I was very good at Asteroids and Street Fighter.
Centipede.
Oh my god, I killed Centipede.
All that.
Press and hold R2 now. Press
Yep,
X now.
the entire fucking game. R2.
It's like trying
hold
to
R2. Press R2.
For the first time.
Even the original
exciting.
creator of God of War wasn't feeling it, which is surprising to me because I assumed its progressive energy would really resonate with this guy more.
But the thing that I've noticed with Jaffe is he doesn't like when anyone does anything different with God of War. So it doesn't matter how fucking woke and trash it looks, he's not going to like it. But even then, I'm sure he backed off on some of his comments.
More than a nude photo of Melissa McCarthy, but you can't just think everything.
Wait.
More than a nude photo of Melissa. Its progressive energy would really resonate with this guy more than a nude photo of Melissa McCarthy. But you can't just think everything's a foregone conclusion in this crazy world.
No one wants that, but he would. Is this him puking on himself?
Loffy? What the Loffy? That looks like shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Reminds me of that game Forspoken a little bit.
Oh, it does. So that's what I was saying. Forspoken dude. Wow. Ooh, he really didn't like that shit, huh? He's like, who? He's like, he made God of War. He's Loffy. He's like, who's Loffy?
Even Domino's was ripping on the game, which was slightly
This is how
humorous.
fake it is.
Then the other shoe dropped, and probably the biggest shoe of all of this stupid minutia we call a day.
It has been confirmed that the writer of God of War, Laufey, is none other than Elena Pierce.
Bleh.
She's known for her passionate defense of ugly AAA characters.
What's so funny is she said this, but then she also backed off of it and saying, well, I was gone for all these years. Little to almost nothing of mine is probably left, although there has to be something in there. After all these years of her talking about, I wrote God of War, I wrote God of War, I did this in God of War, God of War, God of War, and now she's like, yeah, well, I was gone for so long, there's probably almost nothing left. But I'm sure my fingerprints are in there somewhere. Jesus Christ. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Miss main character over
particularly
here.
Mary Jane in Spider-Man 2, and her belief that games like Stellar Blade should be the exception rather than the norm.
Elena has a long sordid history from originally starting as a failed YouTuber accused of having her boyfriend help her make videos, to then becoming an IGN host and working for Sony Santa Monica Studios after that. She somehow failed upwards.
Don't go down too far. Is that her knee? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. We might be able to get him banned. Gundam might be able to get banned. Is this her knee? This might be her knee. I'm not sure. But we know that Alana's knees will get your ass banned.
In a way,
Is she have pants on?
I recently got to drive the all-electric Lexus RZ, an electric car that feels like true luxury, but it goes way beyond just that. I've somehow reached a point in my life where I'm sitting in meeting rooms with CEOs and investors, which is exciting, but can also be low-key intimidating. Pulling up in the Lexus RZ puts me in the right headspace from the get-go.
It's like when you see a puppy who has cancer. It's just the saddest shit, you know what I'm saying, YouTube?
What the fuck was that? Lexus Aussie?
My heart's beating so fast.
We watched this clip. It made me sick to my stomach. Especially knowing that after this, like, we had it all already, where she already backed off the comments. Watching her reaction to this, knowing that almost nothing she did is left. And she still acted like a fucking idiot. And this is just because she wants the flowers. because she was in that building. That's it.
Genuinely, my heart is beating so fast right now. Oh my god. Okay. I can hear it in my head. You do know a writer for this game, yes. I'm shaking. Oh my god.
Her fishy smell is still in the building. Oh god.
Find your way home. You are free.
Why is she wearing trans colors? Anyone notice this?
This is wild. Okay, context everybody, this is the game that I wrote. This is the game that I wrote on it. Sony said I'm on a studio for 4 fucking years and I've not been allowed to address for 6 years. Has to be a complete secret. This is the fucking game that I wrote. But I thought they were just gonna do a trailer. I didn't know it was gonna be 20 minutes of gameplay.
So she's acting all this saying this is the game I wrote when she didn't write the game, by the way. And almost nothing's left.
Energy.
Isn't that weird and cringe? Like, oh, it's just cool. This is the game I worked on for a little bit, but
she wrote
I don't know what's
shit.
left.
And if she did, it was probably like little blurbs here and there, like a character bio or something like that. Tiny.
Literally, why would you work there and then they get you out of there while the writing's not done? Unless they were like, yeah, Alana, listen, we hired you, you're our friend, but we're good. We're good, Alana. We're gonna just stop. We're gonna just stop here. And please, you're not allowed to tell anyone you worked on this. At all.
Little things.
I think that's how that went.
Characters and plots for the God of War Ragnarok. And then she was exposed and tried to create an elaborate
this was crazy.
as to what the hell
she was
really
not
meant,
in these
like
credits
DSP,
at all.
Trying to scam people.
And now she's trying to say that she's just not allowed to tell you what she worked on in Ragnarok. It's
With
the
Pokemon
weirdest,
cards.
dude.
This only led to a real writer calling her out on Twitter. The title scenario writer does not exist within the company, so actually nobody is called that. But I write scenarios and create main quest lines. All the shit you, for some reason, without having any way of knowing, I think I don't.
I don't think it's really hard to create a quest line.
Narrative director, writing lead would be the scenario writer, just different wording. What part are you credited for?
Her name does not appear anywhere.
No,
it does not appear.
That's not how it works internally. All of the writers write scenarios, not just dialogue. My job is exactly what you're saying I don't do. You don't know anything about what I do or the company I work for, obviously, and it's very weird to pretend you do. Give up. I just find it odd you weren't credited for what you say you do. And yet I do it full time. And again, wouldn't lie about that on Twitter, where everyone I work with can see. If someone is not credited as a writer on the God of War Ragnarok, they're not a writer on the God of War Ragnarok. My spite for those who would accept undue credit outstrips my spite for this platform, apparently.
Oh, that's an
attempt to
anti-excerpt.
save some face. She used chick logic to justify whatever the hell she was trying to get across.
Oh, yes, the accessibility consultant, where she went from scene writer to an accessibility consultant, which is someone who looks at, like, basically the accessibility settings and to see what should change in the game, and that's it. And this is, like, technical. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make fucking sense that she would work on that as a writer.
Accessibility team equals design. I pitch and help to create features that are in the game. Obviously, writers are devs, but so is everyone who works in accessibility.
Oh my god.
What does that even mean? Accessibility isn't writing. Pitching an idea isn't writing.
Hey, I worked on this. Check it out. The God of War official cookbook of the 9 realms from Insight Editions, yada yada yada. Now available for pre-order.
Even
this
then,
is
her
where the
contribution
cookbook writing
appeared to be
comes in.
minimal because the book was written by Victoria Rosenthal and Rock Barba. I can't even say the name. Elena allegedly wrote support material. This has led to her being ridiculed online, and I say rightfully so. Do you remember that time that Elena also took credit for someone else's art that she posted on Instagram?
Smashed out one very scribbly.
Oh my god, yes! She faked this. This was crazy.
Shinobi, while I waited for the World of War classics to download.
This was
Done with
weird.
the Derwent pencils and a black Copic marker. on trusty old printer paper took about 45 minutes. Hashtag Sekiro. How did you do this in 45 minutes? You could make a solid butt of pocket money selling prints of your work, I reckon. You're so talented in so many ways.
So many.
I used to do.
She can do everything, you guys. It's as simple as a download away or lying about it.
But it made me stop enjoying it, so now I only do it for fun, not money.
Lies.
A few moments later.
Regardless of the methods used to draw this, my original artwork was not referenced as a source from the beginning. That gave
This is the person who actually did it.
It's her original drawing. And no, it didn't take me 45 minutes, it took me 3 days.
It's just crazy. So you would trace this or just change it a little bit. Say you did it, that you made it in 45 minutes. This person poured 3 days into it. And you're going to say it's yours. Just go get AI to do it.
I also just like to be clear that I deleted it out of respect when I figured that you had an issue with it.
Yeah, it's when she got caught and everybody realized, like, hey, you didn't actually come up with this.
Yeah,
Why are you
pathologic.
pretending like you just came up with this off the top of your head?
It was in a different language, hard for me to tell. I wasn't trying to cover up anything. I was just removing the fault, knowing I'd contact you in the morning.
Oh my God, dude.
You've got a big storm coming.
Oh, get out of here. It's
wild.
amazing when you think about it. This woman has lied or stretched.
So she says she does something and she gets caught lying. So it's just, I think when she says she does something and doesn't get caught lying, it's just whoever she's lying about, or she's just not caught because people aren't sure. I don't believe much of what she says. And why would you? You get caught lying about, you're pretending to make a drawing, but you're actually just stealing someone's work. It's insane.
It's the truth. However you want to see her transgressions. And not only is it cool, but she gets opportunities to work in the gaming industry. Darkseid lies his ass off almost every day, and I guarantee you, you will never see him as an NPC in Cyberpunk 2077.
Hell
Though
no.
It would be funny. Anyway.
How much of my writing do I think is left in the game? I was there from day one, really, so there'll be plenty of stuff that's changed, of course, and many writers have worked on it.
Okay, so stuff has changed. Many writers have worked on it, but so far it looks like there was only 2 writers credited with this.
I wrote the first character bio for Faye.
Oh,
It was
wow,
a very
bio.
bizarre experience where I went to the office when we did like a...
I could write a character bio for somebody. That's not exactly hard work. I don't care what you say. I was writing
Nope.
character bios when I was in high school. Come
bio?
on, bro. Jesus Christ.
to her, and the bio that I wrote for her was printed out on this giant board underneath a picture of her, and I was like, holy fuck, that's my writing in this office, printed out on this giant board. So there's some things that like you can't take away. Plenty of things of mine will not be
They
there.
can
but
they
it's
can
like,
change the bio, and the bio doesn't go in the game. What the fuck are you talking about? I did writing. I wrote a bio.
They're so early.
That's intern work.
You kind of can't in a way. Many things will have changed, to be clear. I'm not, yeah.
I worked on
almost
it
nothing I
full-time
did
for
left.
4 years, so thousands upon thousands of hours of involvement. I wrote characters, levels, story beats, dialogue, etc. But I left in late 2024, and the work they're doing now is much harder. I'm currently not involved at all, and plenty of my work will have been replaced.
So
Lord.
You worked on it for 4 years.
And
full
almost
time,
nothing's left.
And then within 2 years, they scrapped just about everything you've done.
Yep.
Right.
Full time.
Now here's the funny bit of all of this. She was not listed as a writer on IMDb when this was shown in June 3rd. In fact, she wasn't listed for about a few days or so. But then, the IMDb was altered to list her as a writer after the backlash
Why?
hit. I'm just saying, the timing is very odd.
That
Now,
is
I'm not going to
so
touch-
weird. That's so weird, bro. And IMDb's open source, though, by the way. Like, it's like a Wikipedia. That gets done by someone there that edits IMDb pages. There's no proof that she worked on this at all. There's none. Still zero. That she had anything to do with this game. Absolutely insane. But she seems to have connections in a lot of places. Like literally the way that Smash JT's freaking video got taken down about her, that had nothing wrong in it at all, got taken down because she wanted it to get taken down. Because she knows enough people. I mean, this is what we see all the time.
On how the game clearly makes an attractive woman like Deborah Ann Wool look like a 45-year-old single mother with a Tinder profile, or the fact that the motion capturing of actors that are playing ribbons in a fucking cube is a waste of money and resources and nothing more than self-flatulation. Clearly, Elena is a Nepo hire baked into the incestuous and vain gaming industry that more often than not antagonizes its core audience than engages with them or caters to them. No matter where you stand on this game or the industry as a whole, her career has been dubious since she made the leap from YouTuber to IGN host to gaming insider, then to successful YouTuber again because of the connection she has. At the end of the day, the winners and losers are chosen more often than not. It's not what you can do that helps you in this industry, it's who you know. And her career is a perfect example of that. The older I get, the more Benny from Fallout New Vegas rings in my head when I look at situations like these.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Fucking Benny. And that's the gassed up mid. Yeah, I thought that would be a good watch. I figured that would be pretty decent. So shout out to It's a Gundam. That was a good one. We know what those connections are exactly, man. And we've seen people use those connections. Again, Alana Pierce, I don't think is a very good person. This is someone who puppy dogs airbagged. And I'm not kidding. He gets banned, a new account is made, and she's following him right away. What does that tell you about her? Not a good person, bad person. I don't trust her at all. She's like a major liar to me. I just can't stand her at all. Garbage human. Garbage human. That's how I see her. No, thank you. Let us see what we are doing. It looks like we're going to be playing some Crimson motherfucking Desert. So let me go ahead and get this thing going. Get this saved real quick. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. I feel like I get a bit better picture on here. Let me see what I can do from my wallpapers, because this picture is old. Crimson? Desert? Shit. To sort by date? Oh, it is. Okay. This one. Don't mind me, I'm just creating a new, wonderful thumbnail for our Crimson Desert playthrough. There we go. Oh, that's way better. Now we're going to take this. We're going to move that over there. So just stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you are on YouTube, it's going to take you to the stream, but I have to make it first. And then if you are on Kick or if you're on Rumble, stay right where you are as well. You're going to see an end screen, and then you will see a new screen. But we are not going to say bye quite yet, because we are making this. So you're not allowed to leave yet. I may not want to do that. Why? Did something just break? Do we have breaking news? Do we have breaking news? Is there breaking goddamn news? Let me look. Let me go see. Hold on. I might not want to do that. This is breaking news situation. Doobie-doo. Let's go see what we got. That's not it. This is just... Nope. Don't care. Oh my... Son of a bitch. I just made a thumbnail. Oh my god. Look at Artemis coming in here. My god. He has opened up Lunar Abyss is the game that we're going to be playing and hit tier 4. My god, man. Artemis. Thank you so much. Absolute huge banger from you. Let's go see what we're going to do here. Luna. So now I got to get a Luna Abyss. Jesus Christ. So we're Luna Abyssing. Okay, we're going to be playing Luna Abyss, the woke game of the game studio that just got shut down. Literally, sounds like today. We had some breaking news earlier to open the stream, and we're going to go ahead and play their game. Play the shitty game. Fuck. Man, all right. We're going to do it. But before we do that, because this is basically 220s, I'm going to be nice. And I'm going to say you shook up the stream, then we're going to enjoy a hot tub limo. So thank you very much, Ortimus, for shaking up the stream. We appreciate you.
Every move you make, I lose my breath like I'm playing a game with sudden death. You got me shook, I can't look away. Got my heart racing, a fast relay. So sexy, so smooth, you're my cliche. You got me shook.
I can't believe you did it. And with that, we are not done, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone enjoys going for a ride in a hot tub limo.
It's a wild, wild scene.
Now I am making a copy so I can see. Paper. Luna Abyss. Okay. There we go. All right. So now I'm making another thumbnail. We're making thumbnails all over the place today. So we're gonna do. Is it Luna or Lunar? Luna Abyss. And this is woke as fuck. All right, we're gonna go J versus move that. We're moving it. Dude, this is such a dumbass game. I can't believe you're bullet helling me. You're gonna bullet hell me? All right, share, download. All right, so now we got to go do this. Now here we go. We're gonna make this real quick. Get this thing created. We're going to say go live. We're going to create. This is the one thing about, I wish that YouTube worked a little more like Twitch and Kick, but also, I also understand it, but whoa, my OBS just went off and on, so if you lost me, okay. Luna Abyss. There it is. I get to find all this shit too. Did I download it? No, I did not. Download. Well, shout out to you guys. Everyone helping get the stream to tier 4. I didn't think it was going to happen. I really had no plans for this to happen. I thought I was going to get away with it, but it didn't happen. You got me. You got me. And you know what? Shout out to you. You did it. You all did it. You pitched in. Help from everywhere. Play loot the woke game. Luna Abyss. All right, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. So many things to update when you do it like this too. I wish it would just would not do this. All right, there we go. Done? Is it good? Always so much to do. So much to do when you make a thumbnail and make a stream. So many steps. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and set up the raid, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are on YouTube, it's going to automatically forward you to the stream. But I do want to say this. We will be having a stream tomorrow. Usually I stream Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. But I was unable to stream yesterday because my wife was on a plane. It got super delayed. It was just like, all right, never mind. We're just not doing that because we have too much going on and too many things are moving. But so anyway, we streamed today. But we will be streaming again tomorrow, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on notifications. That's a huge help to make sure you can find your way back here every single goddamn day. Okay? And I don't stream every day. It's only 3 times a week. Then we have videos that go up too. But yeah, hang out. You're going to still play tomorrow so we can both suffer? Okay, I think that's fair. And I do believe that you owe me. So there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, stick around. and watch the gaming stream, hang out. It's going to put you right there. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, because this is never goodbye. It's always see you next time around here, no matter how much they try to get rid of us.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end, we run this town. Until then, keep up the fight. We'll face resistance, we're in the right. Gaming culture needs us to stay strong. So keep on